Football. We are about 25 minutes away from kickoff for Valley View and Shiloh Christian in this quarterfinal matchup. The Blazers, of course, improving to 10-1 last week with a 38-14 round one victory over Maumelle. The Hornets struck first to take an early 8-0 lead in that game, but by early in the second quarter, Valley View had taken a lead they would not relinquish for the rest of the night. The Blazers led 24-14 at halftime and held the Hornets scoreless for the entire second half, while the View added two more scores. The Blazer defense forcing 2 turnovers on the night and also recording a season-best 8 takeovers on downs. All-State quarterback Carson Turley sparked the offense as usual by rushing for 3 touchdowns and passing for 2 more. Meanwhile, the defense got interceptions from both Laird Cullen and Kenneth Robinson and 4 tackles for loss from senior M. Dedrick Bournes. In Shiloh's home win over Hot Springs, the Saints jumped on the Trojans early and simply overwhelmed the visitors from Garland County. They led it 30-0 at the end of the first quarter. 2 Shiloh running backs turning in 100-yard-plus rushing performances in a 58-22 Saints victory. Our pregame coverage of Blazer football on the EAB Sports Network is brought to you by First National Bank, where they put you first always. We'll take a look at your starters when we return. Either that or we'll have the Sean Cockrell interview. We're going to kind of play it by ear and see what we've got ready for you next. But hopefully we'll have the Cockrell interview. If not, we'll check the starters when we return in 2 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
The season of giving is here. Luckily, Santa has a new tool this year. From John Deere apparel, toys, tools, and more. GoGreenway.com has something green for everyone under the tree. No sled needed. Our elves will ship these gifts directly to your door. Cross off your Christmas list today at GoGreenway.com. Greenway Equipment wishes you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Go outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the wall. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bona and JonesboroCycle.com.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
We welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium. Randy Myers under the headset. Be joined in a little bit by Tyson Leblong, as we are now about 21 minutes away from kickoff for Valley View and Shiloh Christian here in this 5A football quarterfinal playoff matchup. Let's check your starting lineups for tonight's game for the offenses. For Valley View, of course, the Blazers will be led by the 2-time All-State quarterback Carson Turley. Carson is a 5'10", 167-pound senior. The running back will be Anthony Feliz, a 5'8", 150-pound junior. The wide receivers include T.J. Starks, a 6'1", 170-pound senior. Gavin Tice, a 5'7", 157-pound senior. Andrew Jones, a 6', 150-pound junior. And the other wide receiver is Zaki Irvin. He is a 5'8", 165-pound senior. Up front in the trenches, the tackles are Daniel Cole, a 6'6", 302-pound junior. And the other tackle is Caleb Lands, a 6'1", 289-pound senior. The guards are Hudson Rogers, a 6', 214-pound junior, and Gavin Achita, a 6'3", 339-pound senior. The center is Judd Miles, a 5'11", 192-pound sophomore. Shiloh expected to counter with a starting offense that is led by the freshman quarterback, Cole Creighton. He is a 6', 165-pound freshman. The running back is Bo Williams, a 5'10", 190-pound senior. He is the leading all-time touchdown rusher in Shiloh Christian football history. The wide receivers are Carter Holman, a 5'10", 154-pound senior. Dalton Carnes, a 5'10", 153-pound junior. And Zane Slider, a 6', 160-pound sophomore. The tight end is Carter Henley. He's a 6', 230-pound junior. The tackles are Maddox Welburn, a 6'4", 210-pound sophomore, and Jacob Nance, a 6'4", 245-pound senior. The guards are Sid Scott, a 6'2", 225-pound junior, and Ben Carlisle, a 5'11", 240-pound junior. And the center is Mason Harris, a 6', 230-pound senior. So there's your offensive starters for both Valley View and Shiloh Christian. We are now about 19 minutes away from kickoff. We'll pause for 2 minutes, and hopefully we'll be able to play that pregame interview with Sean Cockrell when we return after this on the EAB Sports Network.
East Arkansas, this is John Moore of Arkansas Superstore on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Here to tell you that we're flipping the script on car buying. Don't stand for bait and switch tactics. That's holding. We believe in transparency and trust. You deserve the car you want with a payment much lower than your rent. Arkansas Superstore is here to make sense of it all for you. Come over and find your dream ride. You're approved. When the banks say no, I say yes. Visit us today at 11580 Highway 49 North in Brooklyn or online at arkansassuperstore.com.
You raised your family here, did every July 4th here, refinished the floors here twice, sized up your daughter's boyfriends here, waited in the doorway all day when your son was coming home on leave. This place has given you all you've dreamed of, and now it's giving again, in the form of a gourmet kitchen and the quietest dishwasher known to man. Realize your dream with a home equity line of credit from Simmons Bank. Dreams realized. SimmonsBank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Quarterback, guard, running back. Every position has a role in building success. If you want a position where you can build success in your own career, Lexicon is hiring welders, millwrights, and many more positions. We offer free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University so you can learn while you earn and build the career you want. Competitive pay, a great healthcare plan, paid vacation, a sweet 401k plan, and more. Find out more at lexicon-inc.com/football.
You know your child's heart, and at Arkansas Children's Heart Institute, we know how to care for it. Ranked again by U.S. News and World Report, our cardiology program continues to champion patients and produce exceptional outcomes for families. At Arkansas Children's Hospital Jonesboro Clinic, we give your child the care they need close to home, whether it's a heart murmur or a congenital heart disease lesion. Our pediatric cardiology experts offer exceptional care. Visit archildrens.org/NEA to learn more today.
We welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium. Randy Myers along with Tyson Leblong now, where we are about 17 minutes away from kickoff for Valley View and Shiloh Christian here in this 5A football quarterfinal matchup. And before we get into any more into the football game, we've got a couple of basketball scores to pass along. Of course, you may have heard the broadcast of the boys basketball game that just wrapped up a few minutes ago, but the boys basketball team competing in the second round tonight of the Empower Classic out at Brooklyn and knocking off Rogers Heritage this evening 55-49, and they're doing that with only 8 players. Did that and defeated a 6A, 7A school with only 8 players dressed out. So that's a big win for Lane Campbell and his basketball team. And speaking of Lane Campbell, he's going to be our guest at halftime here tonight. So look forward to visiting with what should be a very happy head basketball coach. And I think I just heard a while ago, Tyson, that the Lady Blazers also won tonight in the tournament at Wynn against El Dorado. Did you catch that score?
Yeah, I think you're correct. I believe that the score was 67-38 Blazers, so they did a great job picking up their second straight win of the season. So certainly a congratulations to both the Blazer and Lady Blazer varsity basketball teams getting wins tonight. That was the second game of the season for the Lady Blazers as they won last night or earlier in the week, defeating Newport by about, I think, a count of 66-16. So they got a big win again tonight, and they will be back in action, of course, tomorrow. I forgot who their opponent is for tomorrow, but I know the boys will also play tomorrow afternoon to wrap up the Empower Classic out at Brooklyn. They will play at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at East End, and
I'll be under the headset along with Parker St. Pierre once again for that game tomorrow afternoon. We should get on the air for that about 1:50, 2 o'clock tip for Valley View and East End as the boys wrap up what has been a very busy week. I mean, they have jumped into this first week of the season with both feet. Had the tough loss to open the season Tuesday night at Riverside, but the win last night against Osceola. Big win tonight against Rogers Heritage, and then they will play East End tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. So it's a great, pretty impressive start for a very short-handed Blazer basketball team, Tyson.
Yeah, for sure. Great job there by Coach Campbell, really focusing on those 8 guys. Like you said earlier, they could be called the Amazing 8 for just a good job they've done so far without the guys on the football roster. And the football guys, of course, this week focused on the playoffs, but Coach Campbell will be certainly glad to have those guys that play football back soon.
All right, we're going to step aside here for a 2-minute timeout. As to what we have when we return, that's still to be determined. If it's ready, we will have our pregame coaches interview with Sean Cockrell. If it's not ready by this time, I think we're going to bail on it and just move ahead with our pregame coverage. But we'll try it one more time and see if it's ready to play. If not, then we'll just come back live here to Central Dealership Stadium. We are now about 14 minutes away from kickoff for Valley View and Shiloh in the 5A quarterfinals. This is Blazer football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
Hey, dude, you won't believe it. We sold our house and we made a fortune.
No way. How'd you find out it was worth that much?
We used this awesome website, arhomevalue.com. It was a game changer. It's brought to you by Dustin White Realty. They know their stuff. Plus, arhomevalue.com is quick and easy to use.
Don't miss out on getting top dollar for your home. Go to arhomevalue.com today. Brought to you by Dustin White Realty. Top dollar for your home sale is just a click away. arhomevalue.com.
What started with our grandfather and continues in its 4th generation today, Glen Saint's history of quality sales, service, and strong personal relationships that have kept our customers and their families coming back for over 69 years.
From my grandpa to my dad to us, service after the sale is a big deal. Whether you're looking to buy a GMC, Chevrolet, Buick, or Ford, we look forward to serving you and your family for years to come.
Across Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud the extra effort from neighbors like you that make our local schools and activities an integral part of our community. Working as a team to help you reach your goals is a perfect game plan for success. The Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, finally a bank in your corner. MeBanking.com, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Central Dealership Stadium. Randy Myers under the headset along with Tyson Lieblong in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. We are now about 12 minutes away from kickoff for this quarterfinal playoff game featuring Valley View and Shiloh Christian, which makes the long trip to Northeast Arkansas from Springdale. I'm Randy Myers, joined by Tyson Lieblong. We're going to pause right now for the playing of our national anthem, so we'll step aside for 2 minutes and back in a moment on the EAB Sports Network.
I can't get my homework to upload.
Dad, my video game is froze again.
Babe, is our internet down again? I'm missing the big game.
Honey, I'm trying to make this online payment, but it just keeps buffering.
Get your life up to speed with high-speed internet from Empower Broadband. Empower's reliable service brings high-speed internet to even the most remote areas of Northeast Arkansas. With Empower Broadband, you can stream your favorite movies, video chat with loved ones, work from home without interruptions, and so much more. Empower Broadband. Life up to speed. For more info, visit empowerbroadband.com.
Valley View High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Having trouble getting the trailer you need? Silverline Trailers, the largest trailer retailer in the USA, has the perfect solution for you. Guaranteed approval. No credit check required. Get the quality trailer you need at a price you can afford. With over 3,500 trailers available and more coming in daily, we'll find the perfect trailer for you. And at Silverline, we're always looking to hire good people. Visit our website, silverlinetrailer.com, for a location near you. You can stop by our Jonesboro location today at 3711 Stadium Boulevard or call 870-203-0000. Silverline Trailers, your trusted trailer retailer.
We welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium. Randy Myers along with Tyson LeBlanc under the headsets in the NEA Baptist broadcast position. Get better with Baptist. 9:27 on the pregame clock. That's how far away we are from kickoff here for the Saints and the Blazers in this quarterfinal game. And Tyson, pretty exciting time to be a Blazer fan with with basketball season having started successfully. And now I think a game that you could make the argument is probably the biggest game in the history of Blazer football to this point.
Yes, sir, Randy. I totally agree. Really exciting days to be a Blazer fan, even a student. We had a pep rally at the high school this morning for the second-round playoff game, and normally the week before Thanksgiving break, all the talk is, oh, man, I can't wait to be out of school next week. But, this week it was a lot about the football game. What do you think about Shiloh Christian? How's the game going to go? I'm expecting a lot of students to fill up that student section tonight, and the crowd's starting to file in here, and I hope it's just a great environment. For, like you said, I think it is the biggest game in Valley View football history. This is the first ever meeting between the Blazers and Saints. They have never met before. Valley View checks into this game having won 10 straight. The Blazers are 10-1 on the year and the champions of the 5A East, coming into the playoffs as the 1 seed out of the East. Shiloh Christian was co-champions of the 5A West. They are 9-2. They stubbed their toe about 3 weeks ago against Farmington and lost the head-to-head battle with the other co-champs out of that conference. So they have to come in as the number 2 seed since Farmington won the head-to-head competition against Shiloh. That was a 31-28 setback against Farmington, and that was the last time they lost. That happened on October 20th. Their only other loss was a 20-14 setback to Lincoln Christian out of Tulsa back on September 15th. Valley View is coached by Sean Cockrell. He's in his 10th season as the head man for the Blazers. Comes into tonight's game with a 64-43 overall record with 4 conference championships beside his name as well. Tucker Barnard is the first-year head coach at Shiloh Christian. He replaced longtime coach Jeff Conaway, who moved to take a coaching job in Florida. Barnard has a lot of success, and he does have some history at Shiloh. He was the offensive coordinator there a few years ago, and most recently he comes to Shiloh from Stillwater High School in Oklahoma, where he was 2 years removed from a state championship there in Stillwater. But they're 9-2 coming into this game. As I mentioned, he spent the previous 12 seasons as the head coach at Stillwater, Oklahoma, where he went 93-43 and won the state championship there in 2022. Valley View checks into this game ranked number 2 in the state in 5A by the Arkansas Sports Media Panel. They are number 10 overall in all classifications. Shiloh checks in that same poll at the number 4 spot in 5A. Shiloh is ranked ahead of Valley View in the Hootens.com poll by either 1 or 2 spots. Shiloh is the heavy favorite to win this game by most of the media pundits, including Hootens.com, the Jonesboro Sun, and Scorebook Live. Usually at this point we tell you who our officiating crew is, but for some reason that seems to be a state secret. The only thing I know is the guy wearing the white hat, the referee, will be Larry Stidham. He is out of the Hot Springs area. I assume the rest of his crew is out of the same area, but I don't know who the other officials are, so apologies for that. But despite my best efforts reaching out to several people, I was simply not able to find out who the entire officiating crew would be for this game. We're going to pause for 2 minutes and back with more pregame from Central Dealership Stadium for Valley View and Shiloh in the quarterfinals of the playoffs after this on the EAB Sports Network.
with Moore Air Conditioning. Is your HVAC system ready for fall and winter? Find out today with the Moore Super Checkup. Prevent unexpected breakdowns while extending the life of your system. Whether you need a heating or cooling inspection, we cover it all for just $55 for 55 years serving you. Call Moore Air Conditioning today, 870-336-2023, or visit us at mooreac.com. Don't settle for less.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
You love your truck, and Plaza Tire Service is here to help you make it even better with custom wheels, leveling kits, and the area's best selection of light truck tires, ATs, mud tires, and RTs up to 35s and bigger. Plaza Tire Service has the tires you want in stock today, and we'll help you select a great combination that gets your truck exactly the way you want it. In Jonesboro and South Caraway, and now at our newest location on East Johnson Avenue. The biggest selection, the best service, and the lowest prices on light truck tires are at Plaza Tire Service.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, First Security puts all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Bank better. fsbank.com, member FDIC.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
You're listening to the Valley View Blazers on FM News Talk 102.1 and KBTM AM 1230 Jonesboro.
We welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium. Randy Myers under the headset, along with Tyson LeBlanc. Counting you down toward kickoff for Valley View and Shiloh Christian in this 5A quarterfinal matchup. We're inside 4 minutes away from kickoff, and crowd continuing to file in. A good crowd has made the way from Northwest Arkansas here to support Shiloh Christian, and the stands are just about full as well here on the Valley View side as well, and probably will be full before we get much further into this game. This Shiloh team certainly is a program that brings a lot of rich history and tradition into this. In fact, they have the best winning percentage, postseason winning percentage of any program in the state. Tyson, they are 80-19 for an 81% winning percentage. They've got 8 state championships to their credit. They have played in 13 state title games. They've won 20 conference championships. And this is the thing that really surprised me that I learned this week. This is actually the 35th season of Shiloh Christian football. Until this week, I didn't even realize that school was that old. I didn't think that school came into play until around early 2000s or late 90s, but apparently it's been in existence since at least 1988 because they've been playing football for that long.
Yeah, that's a pretty long time, even just for a football program, but more a school. I mean, 35 years, that's a lot of history in that program for sure. Both teams getting set to take the field here, and we've already had our pregame coin toss. By the way, the Valley View captains tonight, senior lineman Caleb Lands and Avery Wood, and defensive tackle Jude Rapert, the Valley View captain. Shiloh did win the opening toss, and as you might expect, they want the football. So we'll see their prolific offense on the field first, and we have time for a 90-second timeout. And back to kick this one off when we return in 90 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Thing anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Back at Central Dealership Stadium, closing in on kickoff here for this 5A quarterfinal playoff matchup between the Blazers and the Saints from Shiloh Christian. Valley View checking in at 10-1. Shiloh is 9-2. It's the first ever meeting of the Blazers and Saints. Valley View's special teams kickoff unit now making their way onto the field, and here come the Saints. Well, a few of the Saints have trotted onto the field as Brody Dix will tee the ball up at the 40-yard line. Blazers will be defending the north end zone. Shiloh Christian in all white with gold helmets and navy blue numbers and trim. The Blazers are in their royal blue pants and jerseys with white helmets and gold and white numbers and trim.
You know, Randy, on this opening kickoff, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see what we saw a lot last week, a shorter angle kick from Dix, as that star-studded running back Bo Williams is back there hungry for a return early for Shiloh.
They've got 3 guys back to return, all set up around the 10-yard line, one on each hash and one in the middle. And Dix will kick it deep. It'll be fielded at about the 18-yard line by Shiloh. And they've got a nice return on already. They've got a good block. They're into Valley View territory, and the return all the way down inside Valley View territory, inside the 30-yard line. On the return by Carter Holman, their wide receiver.
Good return there by Carter Holman, the senior, really making his way out into space, getting some good blocks from his return team, and that's really good field position for Shiloh to start this one off.
They will start at the Blazer 27-yard line with 3 receivers wide to the right. Quarterback Cole Creighton sends Bo Williams, the running back, to his right hip. He's going to throw it across the middle, and that looks like a completed pass down to – nope, that's incomplete. They short-hopped it apparently, so it's incomplete, and it'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 27.
Yeah, the quarterback Creighton there tried to hit his wide receiver number 18, Griffin Mason, just a little low there on the crossing route.
So this time they'll send 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Going to give it off to Williams, the running back. He's got some room across the middle and works his way down to about the 22, maybe the 21-yard line.
Bill Williams getting through the line of scrimmage there, but right there's the linebacker, Dax Webb, there on the stop for the Blazers.
They're going tempo with 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Creighton rolls right on play action, fires it downfield. Catch made for a first down near the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Creighton just rolled out right there and ran trips to the right, and good job there by the receiver getting open near the far sideline.
It moves the chains for Shiloh and spots the ball at the 16-yard line on the right hash. Give it off to Williams. Williams running right, powers his way forward for about 3, maybe 4, depending on the spot.
Yeah, Williams, an explosive running back there for the Saints. Really need to make sure we keep him in between the tackles and don't let him get out in open space. Very difficult running back to tackle.
Rapert making the tackle after a gain of 3. Saints send 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. They give it off to Williams. Williams running right. He is down near the 10, possibly to the 9.
Williams once again with the run for Shiloh, making it a 3rd and very manageable for the Saints offense.
3rd and about 3 needed here. 10:51 to play first period. 2 receivers to the right. Slider to the left. Make some late substitutions for the Saints. Now some late shifts in the alignment as they send a 2nd receiver to the left. So it's 2 wides to each side. They'll give it off to Williams. Williams running right. He gets stuck at about the 6-yard line, falls forward to about the 5, it appears.
It's going to be close.
I think he got it, and he did. So that'll move the chains and give the Saints a fresh set of downs with a 1st and goal at the 5. 2 receivers to the left, motion man to the left. Creighton rolls near side, looking to throw, hesitates, and now runs out of bounds right about the 5-yard line. So that's probably going to be no gain.
On the keeper, run out of bounds.
Yeah, good job there by the Blazers coverage, especially in that end zone. And Jade Taylor spying on that quarterback, making sure he goes out of bounds, not allowing him to get any extra yards there on the rollout.
10:09 to play in the first period. 2nd and goal from the 5 for Shiloh Christian. Two wides left and right. Crapen, the quarterback, gives it to Williams. Williams running left side, powers his way forward. He's down to about the 2, maybe the 1.
On the carry.
But shy of the end zone. Brian Huff making the tackle. It'll be
1 yard line.
3rd and goal from the 1. 9:54 to play.
1.
Handed off to Williams. Williams runs right and crosses into the end zone for the touchdown. So Shiloh gets on the board on their first drive on a 1-yard plunge by Bo Williams, and they take the 6-0 lead.
Bo Williams on the carry.
Yeah, 2 consecutive runs there by Williams. One right up the gut, and then one a little to the outside, but still in between the tackles. Bo Williams is a very good downhill runner for the Saints, and the Blazers definitely going to have to contain him in this ball game tonight.
They'll line up in the swinging gate formation for the extra point kick. They're going to snap it. The ball is on the ground. Williams ends up with it, and he's going to be tackled as that went awry very quickly, and Brian Huff was able to tackle Williams.
Brian Huff on the stop.
And the Blazers stopped the 2-point conversion attempt, so it's 6-0 with 9:43 to play in the first period. Shiloh with the early lead. We're back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Join the Squirrel Squad and join the fun. Teach your children the importance of savings by opening a youth savings account at First Community Bank. There's no minimum to open an account and no monthly service fee. Interest is paid quarterly at the current youth savings rate. Members will receive a membership kit when they sign up. Each member that saves over $100 will receive a free Squirrel Squad t-shirt. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. Checking accounts without activity may be charged dormant account fees. Rates subject to change.
Andrew Jones and TJ Starks back deep for the Valley View return. Shiloh able to cover 27 yards and about 10 plays on their first drive. That drive was set up by the great return by their wide receiver Carter Holman on the opening kickoff, as they had a short field to cover. And we now await the Shiloh kickoff.
Yeah, on that 2-point conversion, they kind of went in a weird formation, tried to run the trick pass out there to Williams, but a great pursuit by the linebacker Huff to stop that 2-point conversion. Randy, we know just about as anybody else how big those extra points and 2-point conversions can be in games like this.
So Shiloh set to kick it from the 40. Again, it's Starks and Jones back for the Blazer return. Starks on the right hash, Jones on the left hash. Shiloh kicker puts foot in the ball, and that's going to go into the end zone for no return. Valley View will get it at the 20 after the touchback.
Kickoff goes into the end zone for a touchback. Ball will be placed at the 20-yard line. First down, Blazers.
Great kick.
9:43 to play here in the first period. Go ahead, Tyson.
Yeah, great kickoff there by their special teams unit. Shiloh's very well coached special teams at their school and into the end zone for a touchback. Not allowing, regular field position for a touchback, but not allowing an explosive return like Valley View did on the opening kickoff.
So Carlson Turley sends Andrew Jones wide left. TJ Starks is split wide to the near side. Feliz is the running back on his right hip on first down from the 20. Shiloh already showing blitz and crowding the box a little bit. Turley possibly changing the play. He'll hand it to Feliz. Feliz running right, gets 1, maybe 2, and that'll be about it.
Turley decided to hand it off to Anthony Feliz on the first play of scrimmage for the Blazer offense. Had a little bit of room, but that was gobbled up quick by the Shiloh Saints defensive front.
Got about 1.5 yards. It'll set up 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Starks wide right, Jones wide to the left. Turley out of the gun, looking to throw, trying to get it to Starks, but I think that, did he catch that?
Yeah, I think he got his hand just underneath it. So
I thought that was going to be incomplete, but TJ did a nice job at getting his hands under the ball for the catch, so it'll bring up 3rd and 3 for the View. Ball will be spotted at the 27-yard line with 9 minutes to play in the first period. Shiloh leading 6-0. Starks again split wide right. And Turley is going to keep it. He's going to be caught and will not have the first down. He got maybe 1 yard. Shiloh seemed to be laying in wait for him.
Yeah, I agree. They really accounted for Turley there. Dangerous runner that he is. Blazers lined up in a tight formation. Andrew Jones out wide, but Turley decided to keep it and just a little short. See if Turley punts this one for the Blazers. I wouldn't be too surprised.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll see here. It's 4th and 3 from the 27. Jones and Starks will line up wide as receivers, but looking for Turley to pooch kick this.
Looks like he went for the hard count there, now changing the play at the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll send a man back. Gets the kick away. And it is fair caught at about the 41-yard line. So Shiloh will get it back on their end of the field this time, starting at the 41, but still good field position for the Saints.
Yeah, that's big in playoff games like this. Field position really matters, especially when you start off the first kickoff return of the game on your opposing team's 28-yard line, and now once again good field position up here near midfield.
They'll spot it at the 43 with three receivers to the right. Creighton, the quarterback. Williams, the running back, on his right hip. Slow handoff to Williams, who gets to the outside, puts his head down, and batters his way forward to the 48 or the 49-yard line. Tackle made by Kenneth Robinson.
Yeah, good tackle there by Kenneth, not allowing Williams to get out to the outside and out in space.
Spotted at the 49. It's 2nd and 4 for Shiloh. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. One receiver will motion right. And Creighton hands it off. No, he keeps it. He still got it. Being chased in the backfield. Now fires the deep ball. And he's got a wide open receiver who catches it, and he will score. That ball was caught by Alexander Salter. And just like that, Shiloh quickly has its second score.
Yeah, that was a real quick score there for the Saints. Second play from scrimmage on their second drive of the game. He was pressured at first, but able to roll out, escape the pressure, and number one for Shiloh, Carter Holman, just went behind that Blazer secondary, was standing back there saying, hey, I'm open, and Creighton, the freshman quarterback, was able to get that one to him right near the end zone. He was able to get it across the line for 6.
A two-play scoring drive, and now we await the extra point kick. This time the Saints will line up in a traditional kick formation for the PAT. And that kick, well, was it good or not? Nobody ever signaled, did they?
I never saw a signal from any referee out there.
Extra point is good.
Apparently it's good. So it's 13-0 with 7:20 to play in the first period. Shiloh leads it. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Central Toyota has your vehicle and your back. And call Central Toyota today to schedule your service appointment. Don't put off tomorrow what can be done today. Central Toyota Service Department is even open on Saturdays. Whether you need an oil change, a tire rotation, wheel alignment, brake service, battery inspection, or engine repair, you can count on the service team at Central Toyota. Next time your vehicle needs maintenance, remember Central Toyota. Schedule your service needs today on Stadium in Jonesboro and online at centraltoyota.com.
Slow start for Valley View as we welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium. Shiloh's had the ball twice, and Valley View already in a 13-point hole. It's a 13-0 lead for the Saints as we await the kickoff from Austin Evans, who booted the extra point a moment ago.
Evans has quite the leg for Shiloh, getting a touchback on the opening kick and making that extra point look real easy.
Starks and Jones are back for the Blazer return. And this one will be fielded at the goal line by T.J. Starks. He's at the 15-yard line at the 20, slips the tackle, and bangs it out to about the 25, maybe the 26-yard line. And that's where Valley View will start its second possession.
Isaac Smith on the stop.
Starks decided to take that one right from the goal line and getting extra 5 yards there on the return, setting up shop here for the Blazers on their second offensive drive of the game, just past the 25 at the 26.
So Turley will send two receivers, Urban and Starks, to the near side. Andrew Jones goes lonesome left. On first down from the 26. Give it off to Feliz. Feliz powers his way out across the 30 to about the 31-yard line.
Yeah, Feliz with a good run, quick burst of speed there. In between the tackles, getting some positive yards on first down. Really opens up this playbook for Coach Riley and this Blazer offense.
Got 5 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 5 for the View with 6:55 to play in the first. Shiloh leading at 13-0. Three receivers to the left. Starks is to the near side. Turley's going to keep it rolling right and gets caught after a gain of about 1, maybe 2. That'll be it.
Yeah, the edge there for Shiloh. Ben Hammonds, the senior, really keeping account for Turley early in this one. He had to stop earlier on third down on the quarterback run on the previous drive from Carson Turley. So he's definitely a player to watch out for on that close end here for the Shiloh defense.
3rd and 4 from the 33. Turley shows it to the running back on the jet sweep fake, but keeps it and gets gobbled up. He'll eat the ball for a loss back at about the 31 or 2-yard line, it appears, and Valley View is going to have to punt it away once again.
Loss of 1 on play brings up 4th down, 4.
So Blazers will send 2 receivers right, 1 to the left, looking for Turley to pooch kick it, and we got some movement up front, and Valley View may have jumped early, and I think they did.
False start.
So the first penalty of the game is a false start against the Blazers, coming with 5:55 to play in the opening period. Carter Holman will drop back to return now for Shiloh.
After the penalty, the ball will be placed at the 27-yard line. 4th down, 9.
So the 27 is the new line of scrimmage after the penalty. Turley gets the kick away. That is going to go out of bounds at about the somewhere between the 30 and 35-yard line. We'll see where they mark it out. Looks like about the 33. So Shiloh will start their third possession at their own 33-yard line.
And we've seen so far a quick and explosive Shiloh offense, but really set up by good field position on 2 of the first opening drives. We'll see. This is their worst field position to start the game, so we'll see if the Blazers defense can come up with a much-needed stop here on their third drive of the game.
5:48 remaining in the opening frame. Shiloh leading at 13-0. Valley View's had the ball twice and gone 3 and out both times. Creighton sets his offense with 2 receivers to the right. Now they'll have 2 guys motion out as receivers to the near side. And Williams motions right as a 3rd receiver to that side. So it's an empty backfield now for Cole Creighton. He's back to pass. Sets up, got time, throwing the deep ball once again. He's got another open receiver, and that ball is caught for a big gain inside Valley View territory down to the 35-yard line. But there's a marker down. This may be coming back. And it looks like it is. Might have got, yep, that's going to be a hold. I kind of wondered. Creighton had a lot of time back there, and I was kind of wondering. I kind of thought they might have got away with a hold on that previous touchdown, but definitely caught for it that time, and that'll nullify the big pass play. And that's a break for the Blazers as it moves the ball back to the 28-yard line with 5:40 to play.
Big break there for that Blazer defense. Allowing an explosive play right off the bat, but wiped out by the holding call.
3 receivers to the right for the Saints. Give it off to Williams. Williams running right on the sweep, and he gets chopped down after a short game. Up to around the 27-yard line, it would appear.
Rylan Ramsey there on the tackle for the Blazers. Great pursuit there in the run game.
Sets up a 2nd and about 16 after a gain of 4 by Williams. 3 receivers to the near side. Throw it out on the screen pass. He gets a block. Now gets to the outside, and Williams is knocked out of bounds around the 40-yard line. Still going to be shy of the first down. Laird Cullen making the tackle for the Blazer defense.
3rd down.
Shiloh's really like to motion with their offense early here in this one.
They're snapping it quick, and Creighton rolling right on play action. Throws it downfield. Catch is made for a first down, just enough to move the chains up to about the 46-yard line after Carnes made the catch.
Yeah, Creighton just the quick tempo rollout, finding Carnes once again on the out route there on the far side of the field.
Spotted at the 46. They're ready to snap it once again with 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Creighton gives it off to Williams. Williams gets caught after a pickup of about a yard there.
One of the best run defense plays for the Blazers. Defensive front so far tonight, only allowing 1 on the first down carry to Williams.
Dedrick Bourne's making the tackle. They'll call it no gain. It's 2nd and 10 from the 46 for Shiloh. 3 wides to the left, no one to the right. Running back on Creighton's left hip. That's Williams. They'll give it to him. He runs right and punches it up to about the 50-yard line.
On the carry.
It'll bring up 3rd and about 6 for Shiloh.
3rd down and 6.
Shiloh likes to put a lot of men in motion, but also pick up first down, really like to go with a fast tempo.
3 receivers to the left. Creighton rolling near side. Throws it downfield. Ball is caught. It's going to be shy of the first down, I believe, by about a half yard. Got it up to about the 45-yard line on the catch by Slider.
Brings up 4th down.
It'll bring up 4th and a yard for Shiloh. I fully expect him to go for this.
Yeah, most definitely.
4:15 to play in the period. And not sure what's going on here. Are they going to measure this?
No way. I mean, I guess they are, but
Looked from here like it was very close, but certainly not close enough for a measurement, I didn't think. But
yeah, I thought about at least a couple feet short.
Yeah, they're going to bring the chains on and see, just to make sure, I suppose. And it's about 6 inches short, as we thought it was. So it'll bring up 4th and less than 1. With 4:15 to play first period, Shiloh leading 13-0. Well, I thought they were finished measuring. Apparently they're not. So, yeah, it's still short. I guess that second was just to make sure they set the ball correctly. So the ball will be just inside the 45-yard line of the Blazers. Shiloh will send 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left.
Big play here in this one for the Blazers. Blazer defense really would love a big stop here.
Mason is the running back. Creighton the quarterback. Going to throw it right side, and it's stopped for a loss. Blazers will get the takeover on downs as they cover him up, the receiver, at about it's going to actually be a loss of about 2 yards.
That's huge there for number 27, the sophomore. Rylan Ramsey really being alert on that quick pass, getting him down. Receiver tried to get back up from that one, but then comes the star-studded linebacker, Brian Huff. What a huge play there for the Blazers, and momentum starting to creep back onto this Blazer sideline.
Be a loss of 1 back to the 46-yard line, and that's by far been the most positive play of the game thus far for Valley View as the Blazers get it back at their own 46. Turley will send a man in motion, looking to throw. He's got Starks. Open catch is made. Starks at the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown, blue and gold.
What an answer there for Valley View, making some more points off the turnover on downs there. And who else but the senior T.J. Starks from the senior All-State quarterback Carson Turley just lost it over the top of the Shiloh Saints secondary. What a response there for the Blazers.
A 46-yard strike from Turley to Starks, awaiting the extra point kick now for Brody Dix.
I said the momentum was starting to creep onto the Blazer sideline. You could feel it, but now most of the momentum's over here on this Blazer bench.
Absolutely. Caden Trevathan will hold. Talon Cobble with a deep snap. Kick is in the air, and it is good. And with 3:59 to play in the first period, the Blazers are on the board at Central Dealership Stadium. It's 13-7. We're back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document Systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document System dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
3:59 to play first period. Valley View on the board as the Blazers cover 46 yards and only one play. A strike from Turley to Starks. Dix with the extra point kick. Now Valley View will kick it off to Shiloh Christian. 13-7 your score, and what has been an action-filled first period of football, Tyson.
Yeah, most definitely. The very explosive Shiloh offense, then getting into plus territory, about a couple feet short of the first down, but Rylan Ramsey and Brian Huff really there for the Blazers, making a huge play. Turnover on downs and the quick strike from Turley to Starks. Way to answer if you're the Blazers.
This will be an angled pooch kick that will be caught at about the 28-yard line, a return up to about the 36-yard line
on the return
for
Cohen and
Zach Rowe.
Much better kickoff coverage on that one for the Blazers, and good angle kick there by number 17, Brody Dix.
So Shiloh will start from its 36. 3:54 to play in the first period. Saints lead 13-7. Trip sets to the right for the Saints. Creighton throws it out right side on the screen pass. That's caught, and they're close to first down yardage. May have it off the second lunge there by the receiver. Should be enough to move the chains, I believe, for Shiloh.
on the
Yeah, good run there
reception.
after the
Zach
screen
Webb
pass
on
to number
the
16.
stop. Ball's placed at
Actually, I
the
don't have a 16 on my right.
No, I don't either.
First down, Shiloh Christian.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right on first down from the 46. Creighton on the read option, back to throw. Looking for the deep ball, going to throw it deep. There's Cullen to defend, and he knocks it away. Laird Cullen with a break up in the secondary for Valley View.
Yeah, good stop there by Cullen, just staying with that receiver, not allowing them to get behind the secondary. Once again, good pass break up there from junior Laird Cullen.
So it brings up a 2nd and 10 for Shiloh with 3:25 to play in the first period. Three receivers to the left for the Saints. Throw it out near side. Ball is caught on the screen pass. They're across Valley View, or across the 50 into Valley View territory on the catch by Slider, who advances it up to about the 47 of the Blazers.
A couple of screen passes here early on this drive for the Saints. That one to number 3, Zane Slitter, and he's able to make a guy miss and get some positive yards, but another third down for the Saints.
3rd and 3. Blazer crowd comes to life. Receivers 1 wide each side. Creighton wants to throw it. He finds Williams in the backfield. He's got the first down as he finds some open field and advances it down to about the 39-yard line. That'll move the chains for Shiloh Christian.
Yeah, Williams got a good block out there by one of his receivers, blocking Brian Huff, not allowing him to get to the ball there in the hands of Bo Williams, so another first down for the Saints.
Ball will be just inside the 40, just shy of the 39. Fresh set of downs for Shiloh. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Give it off to Williams. Actually, it's a reverse to the near side. As I believe that's Slider who ends up with it. And there's a late flag. Blazers may have got hit for it. Tagged for a hit on the sideline. Brian Huff in on the tackle. That was actually Holman on the carry for Shiloh with the sleight of hand.
Unfortunately, I think this might be a horse collar, but we'll see.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle, Valley View.
Yep, you're absolutely right, Tyson. So that's going to give Shiloh a free 15 yards onto the end of the play. And with 2:26, the step off is underway. That's going to move the ball down into the red zone of Valley View and spot the ball at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down from there for the Saints. They'll send 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Creighton out of the gun. Gives it off to Williams. Williams with a big hole over the left side and powers his way all the way down to about the 11-yard line before the Blazers put the brakes on him.
On the carry.
He is a very effective north-south runner.
Yeah, for sure. Loves to go north and south and not afraid to lower his shoulder at all.
Ball will be spotted at the 10. It's 2nd and 2 from there for Shiloh with 2 receivers to the right. Slider to the left. Give it off to Williams. Williams runs over the right side, and he'll punch it down to about the 6, probably the 5-yard line.
Another good job there by Williams, getting the 1st and goal opportunity here for the Saints.
First down from the 5. 1:55 to play first quarter. Again, 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Give it off running laterally. Williams caught in the backfield for a loss back at the 10-yard line. And that was Jamarian Sarge Davis. Once again, wreaking havoc in an opponent's backfield.
Yeah, the senior Sarge Davis, once again wreaking havoc in the backfield. Like you said, he had a big game versus Wynn, but he's really a player to watch here tonight on the defensive line for the Blazers.
2nd and goal from the 10. Rolling right is Creighton. Fires across the middle. Ball is caught inside the 5 down to about the 3-yard line. And Creighton did a nice job of threading the needle through heavy traffic on that throw.
Yeah, great job there by the freshman Creighton. I'm really impressed with his decisions as a quarterback so far in this one tonight.
3rd and goal from the 4, it appears. With 2 receivers to the left for Shiloh. 1:05 to play in the first period. Give it off to Williams. Williams running right, and he apparently crossed the goal line for the score.
He's in. Who else but Bo Williams when you need a couple of yards? I think they're going to use him all night. And I think I'm correct, but isn't Bo Williams the leading rusher and rushing touchdowns for
He's got
Saints
the most,
history?
yeah, he definitely has the most touchdowns in the history of that program, and add 1 more to that tally for him right there. So that is the 3rd score of the first period for Shiloh as we await their extra point kick from Austin Evans. It's in the air, and nobody's signaling whether a kick's good or not anymore. I don't really understand that. I'm assuming it was good. So that'll make it 20-7 with 58 seconds remaining in the first period. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
What the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them. Happy winging from Wings to Go.
20-7, Shiloh with the lead as we welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium. The Saints covering 64 yards in 10 plays on that last scoring drive with 58 seconds remaining in the first period.
Yeah, very balanced attack there from that Shiloh offense, mixing it between the run and the pass and finding the way in the end zone is Bo Williams once again.
Kickoff fielded by Starks at the 2-yard line. He'll take it out across the 15, across the 20, jumps through a hole, and finally goes down at about the 29-yard line.
TJ Starks on the return.
And that's where Valley View will get it to begin their next drive.
Yeah, Starks definitely not afraid to take one from the goal line and having a chance at a big return for the Blazers. We've seen him have a few of those this year.
Ball will be spotted at the 29 on the right hash as Valley View moves from left to right toward the south end zone. Two receivers wide left and right. Turley out of the gun. Empty backfield. He's going to throw it out right side to Parker King. King caught at about the 31-yard line, so a short gain of about 2 yards and well defended out on the corner there by the Saints.
Yeah, I think the Saints are expecting that quick pass there to number 38, sophomore Parker King. They were already really accounted for him and got him out of bounds for a short gain.
2nd and 8 from the 31 for Valley View with two receivers left and right, 27 seconds left in the opening period. Turley wants to throw. It's incomplete as it goes in and out of the hands of TJ Starks.
Yeah, just a little too much on that one from Turley to Starks, so 3rd and long for the Blazers. They need to capitalize here.
Clock stopped with 19 seconds left in the first period. Shiloh leading 20-7. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Feliz the running back on Turley's right hip. Turley back to throw. Now he throws on the run. That ball is picked off and intercepted. Shiloh's going to get it back at midfield after the INT by Carter Holman.
Yeah, Turley tried to float that one over the top of the secondary to Starks, but there and lurking in coverage was Carter Holman as he comes away with interception for the Saints.
So Shiloh will get it back at the Blazer 49 with 11 seconds remaining in this action-filled first quarter of football. And for the most part, it's been all Saints. They're going to send 3 receivers to the right. They'll make a late substitution.
We have a different quarterback in here, do we?
Can't see his number, so I'm not sure. Yes, we do. He'll run right with it and carries it close to first down yardage, down to about the 42 after the carry by Evan Baker.
On the keeper.
Baker's played quite a bit for him this year because Creighton, the freshman starting quarterback, was hurt. He broke his collarbone early in the season in their win over Little Rock Christian. They just got him back about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and so Baker filled the gap in the meantime. You saw him right there, and that ends the first period. So with 1 quarter complete, Shiloh leads at 20-7. We'll be back with a second period in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Martins, we see your commitment to making your project a success. From the pro, up with a son that doesn't quit until it goes down, to the DIYer who faces each challenge head-on, our seasoned store partners support you every step of the way. Since 1885, Barton's has been the backbone of local communities for every type of project. From new construction to home remodel, our dedicated team is here to empower your project with local delivery options and a variety of complimentary project services, including expert kitchen planning. Visit your hometown team today and build it better with Barton's.
1 quarter in the book, set to begin period number 2. Blazers with some makeup work to do. They're down 20-7 as we begin the second period. Shiloh facing a 2nd and 2 from the Valley View 41-yard line.
Switch sides here to start the second quarter, and Shiloh's really been able to drive the ball down the field with a balanced attack. Really every time they've gotten the ball besides that big fourth down stop.
3 wide to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Baker throws it out right side to Williams. He gets a block and is inside the 35, down near the 30-yard line. That'll move the chains once again for Shiloh Christian.
Who else but Bo Williams, a playmaker here early for Shiloh, went out to a quick swing pass to him, and he's able to pick up the first down easily there for the Saints.
When you got a thoroughbred horse, you ride him a lot, and that's definitely
right.
what they do. They've got 2 receivers to the left on first down from the Valley View 32. Baker keeps it. He's got the first down, and he's deep into Valley View territory, tackled down around the 15-yard line.
On the keeper.
That's kind of Baker's niche, is running the football, I understand. He's a very effective running quarterback, and you saw a good example of it once again right there.
Yeah, I bet you really have to account for the run there, and especially when Baker's under center there for the Saints. So Blazers need to keep an eye on him whenever he's in the game. Don't be afraid.
Spotted at the 16-yard line with 2 receivers left and right. Baker, the quarterback, running left, looking for some running lanes, and gets tackled after a short pickup. We'll see where they spot the ball. Baker ran to the short side of the field there before Huff got him after a pickup of about 2.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 from the 15, it appears. Throw it out left side on the screen pass. That's complete. And receiver knocked out of bounds. That was Slider on the catch.
I think he's going to be just short of the sticks there. The quick pass to him. Going to be about 3rd and very manageable for the Saints.
3rd and about 2 from the 9-yard line. Baker's going to keep it. Runs across the middle. Caught from behind. And
Evan Baker.
I think that was Jude Taylor who caught him. Looks like no gain.
Yeah, I think that was Jade. Good job by him. Accounting for Baker and the quarterback keeper, getting into the backfield. Big stop on 3rd down for the Blazers. Now let's see if they can try to hold them on 4th here once again.
Ball spotted about the 8-yard line. It's 4th and less than 2 for Shiloh. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Baker will bring a receiver in motion to the near side. He'll drift as an H-back now. Baker's going to run left with it. He's across the 5 and into the end zone for the 4th Shiloh score of the night.
Baker once again on the quarterback keeper, just weaving his way through his blockers of offensive front and then getting to the 2nd level, and just powering his way into the end zone. So the 4th score of the game already here tonight for the Saints.
An 8-yard run by quarterback Evan Baker, and it's now 26-7. Extra point pending by the Saints.
Might go for 2 here since they missed the first one.
They're showing 2, or going for 2. Again, Baker remains the quarterback. 2 receivers right, 1 will motion left, got another receiver to the left. And Baker will keep it, runs left, and he's in for the conversion.
Baker once again on the keeper, just finding the hole, making his way right across the goal line into the end zone. Once again for the Saints.
10:23 to play in the first half. Shiloh leads at 28-7. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Sports wants to pay you money. Now that I have your attention, Play It Again Sports in Jonesboro wants to buy your used sports equipment. You heard me right. If you have something that's either outgrown or no longer being used, bring it to Play It Again Sports now. They're looking for youth and adult baseball and softball equipment, golf, weights and workout equipment, disc golf, you name it, Play It Again Sports can turn it into cash for you. Go by Play It Again Sports at the corner of Highland and Caraway in Jonesboro.
10:23 to play first half. It's been all Shiloh. So far in this one, they lead at 28-7. Valley View scored once late in the first period on a 46-yard pass from Carson Turley to T.J. Starks, but that's been one of the few shining moments so far in this first half tonight for Valley View as the Blazers get set to receive the ensuing kickoff with Starks and Jones back deep.
Yeah, I think if you're the Blazers, really got to instill a good offensive drive here, not only to make a good rhythm for your offense, but also to let the defense take a minute on the sideline and regroup.
Those guys need a rest. They've been on the field a lot so far. Here's Austin Evans' kick, and it will be into the end zone off the bounce for the touchback. Valley View will get it at the 20.
Ball in place at the 20-yard line. First down, Blazers.
Again, we remind you, coming up in our Kavanaugh Auto Report, our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report, we'll visit with Valley View boys head basketball coach Lane Campbell, whose team got a very big win tonight across town out at Brooklyn against Rogers Heritage in the Empower Classic. They will play again tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock against East End.
See what the attack's going to look like coming out on the first play of this drive here for the Blazers.
2 receivers wide left and right for the view. Give it off to Feliz. Feliz finds a hole to jump through, and he's close to first down yardage. Got some good blocks there on that near side and punches out to at least the 29.
Yeah, great job there by Feliz with the burst of speed, chugging off a few attempted tackles and making some very good positive yardage, almost a first down there on the first down run.
Second and less than a yard needed for the first down with just over 10 minutes to play in the half. Blazers send 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Turley runs and caught in the backfield. He's going to lose yardage back. We'll have to see where they mark the ball on forward progress, but it looks like it's going to be spotted
on the keeper.
At a that might be a first down based on what I'm showing. What looks like it's going to be the spot. We'll have to see. It is.
Yep. That's good for another Blazer.
Got just enough to move the chain. So good on Carson Turley there. And as the Blazers earn a fresh set of downs, it'll be a first down from the Valley View 30. 2 receivers right, 1 to the near side. That's Starks. Turley out of the gun, gives it off to Feliz. Feliz puts his head down and pushes it forward to about the 32, maybe the 33-yard line.
Feliz with the outside run there, but once again, that Shiloh defensive edge worth of players there really containing the run for both Carson Turley and Anthony Feliz so far here tonight.
Pickup of 3 yards for the junior running back, and it'll be 2nd and 7 from the 33 for Valley View as Turley sends trip sets to the right. Starks is, or that's Jones, I believe, set to the near side. Turley to throw, fires across the middle. Catch made by Gavin Tice, and he got knocked forward, but he's got the first down. And what a job by Gavin Tice catching that ball in heavy traffic. You know he heard the footsteps, but he hung on to that ball anyway, and that'll move the chains for Valley View.
Yeah, great job there by Tice. He's caught a couple of big passes so far this year for the Blazers, and like you said, to hear the footsteps, you see so many high school receivers drop the ball, but Tice did a great job of securing that catch for the Blazers.
He paid the price for that catch, but he hung on to it. Handed off to Feliz. Feliz powers his way forward for 1, maybe 2.
Anthony Feliz on the carry. Gain of 2 on the play brings up 2nd down.
Blazers kind of showing some quick tempo after the first down. It looks like they'll look back to the sidelines to get their 2nd down play call in from offensive coordinator Marty Riley.
2nd and about 8.5 here for Valley View from the 42 with 2 receivers to each side. Turley to throw. Looks across the middle. Got a catch made for a first down, and that'll be inside Shiloh territory down to about the 46-yard line after the catch by Zaki Irvin.
Yeah, great route there by Zaki, running the quick out to the far side, and really good job by him getting involved in this Blazer offense, getting them a first down past midfield.
And they're getting into a little rhythm now with 3 receivers to the left. I think that's Starks to the right. Turley rolling near side on play action. Now he's going to tuck and run. He's got some room across the middle, and he's close to first down yardage once again, inside the 40 down to about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the most successful way to run the ball if you're Carson Turley, not just the keepers, but getting in the scramble drill and taking what's given versus the Saints tonight.
Ball will be spotted at the 37-yard line of Shiloh. It'll bring up 2nd and just less than 2 yards needed. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Throw it out right side for Irvin. He's got the first down. Well, I thought he had the first down, but he may not, as they did a nice job of closing the gap. We'll see where they spot the ball.
Yeah, a couple inches short there, but into the game for the first play for him tonight was Zane Guthrie, and Anthony Feliz came over to the sideline looking, getting stretched out by the trainer, hopefully just from cramps.
It is a first down. So Zaki Irvin able to make the play in space to move the chains once again for Valley View. Ball will be spotted at the Shiloh 36-yard line with 6:58 remaining in the half. Valley View trailing 28-7. 2 receivers to the left and right. And that's Guthrie on the carry, and he gets ankle tackled inside the 35 at about the 34-yard line.
Yeah, Guthrie, the real good north and south runner this year for the Blazers, slipping 1 tackle, but then getting an ankle tackle, but getting a positive gain for his team there on first down.
2nd and 8 for the View from the Shiloh 34. 6:32 to play until halftime. 2 receivers to the left and right. Turley to throw. Steps up, fires, ball caught by Jones. He's at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown, Valley View. Andrew Jones catches the strike from Turley, and the Blazers are on the board again from 34 yards out.
Jones, once again, back in the end zone on the deep crosser there from Jones. Turley doing a great job threading the needle, getting it to him, and then we see the great burst of speed there by Jones, splitting the two defenders and finding his way into the end zone. So a good offensive drive there, probably the best of the night, definitely so far for the Blazers.
Brody Tick's on for the extra point kick with 6:18 to play until halftime. Out of the hold of Caden Trevathan. Kick is in the air.
No signal
and it's
yet.
good. Finally, somebody signals good that time with 6:18 to play in the half. It's 28-14. We're back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
In-home care for your loved one? Well, look no further than Cornerstone Caregiving in Jonesboro. Their trusted staff can't wait to meet your loved one. They want to know what cereal they prefer, what music they listen to, what makes them feel most like themselves. They're proud to offer a thoughtful arrangement of services that promise compassionate care for you or your loved one. For more information, visit cornerstonecaregiving.com/Jonesboro. Cornerstone Caregiving, where compassionate care meets you right where you are.
We welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium, where Valley View scores on a 34-yard pass from Carson Turley to Andrew Jones. That drive covered 80 yards in 11 plays.
Very good drive there for the Blazer offense, establishing a rhythm in between the run and passing game. But like I said earlier, just allowing your defense to regroup on the sidelines is huge and take a little rest there.
Brody Dix will angle kick it to the 32, and the return man immediately caught and tackled at about the 32-yard line. Again, that's 16. He's not on the Shiloh roster that we were provided. Otherwise, we'd tell you who he is, but we don't know because he's not on our roster. But Shiloh will get it at the 32 after good kickoff coverage there by the Blazers.
Yeah, good job there by Robinson, taking the near sideline route, staying just inside the out-of-bounds marker and able to get the angle tackle there on the return man for the Saints.
So they'll send two receivers to the left, one to the right. Slider motions near side. Creighton's back in at quarterback on play action. He's looking for the deep ball across the middle, and that's incomplete. Lair Cullen back there defending. Holman was the intended target, but the Blazers had that one covered well.
Yeah, great discipline there from the Blazers secondary. Fake the end around and then try to go long from the quarterback Creighton back into the game now for the Saints. But Laird Cullen, the deep safety for the Blazers, playing that one well.
So the Saints send three receivers to the left, no one to the right. Williams, the running back, on Creighton's left hip. They'll give it to Williams. Williams running right, breaks to the outside, and knocked down at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, good run stop there by the senior linebacker, number 22. I believe that's Dax Webb on the
Dax
stop.
Webb and Brian Huff was there for the insurance.
That brings up
Ball spotted at the 31. It's 3rd and 7 for Shiloh.
Yeah, definitely a big third down here for this Blazer defense.
Three receivers to the left for the Saints. Creighton looking to throw. Fires the screen pass complete. They've got the first down off the blocking, and they get it up to about the 45-yard line. They executed that very well. Had the escort of blockers out there for Slider, and they'll move the chains for Shiloh Christian.
Yeah, Randy, the Saints have done a very good job with those quick passes and screen passes to their receivers so far tonight.
Ball will be at the Shiloh 45. Creighton again back to throw. He's got pressure. Fires across the middle. Catch made by Holman, and he's caught at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Creighton had some pressure, but able to backpedal enough to escape it and finding his receiver, Carter Holman, just for a positive yard gain there on first down.
Spotted at the 49. Saints send three receivers to the right, one to the left. Holman gives this one to Williams. Williams runs straight ahead. He's got the first down and tackled inside Valley View territory at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Williams with the downhill rush there, really running behind his pads, lowering his shoulder, not allowing anybody to stop him when he's running north and south. So a big gain there in the run game for Bo Williams and the Saints.
Three receivers right, one to the left. Give it off to Williams. Williams runs to the left side this time, and he's caught down near the 36-yard line with 4:38 to play. There's a late flag that flies well after the whistle was blown, so that's going to most likely be a 15-yard step off against somebody on a dead ball infraction. We'll see what happened there.
Can't tell who. Looks like Dax Webb went down on the far sidelines there.
It happened in front of the Shiloh sideline, and so Webb is walking back onto the field, but gingerly. And
ball, unsportsmanlike conduct.
It's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against the Saints.
Yeah, that's huge for the Saints. like a shot in the foot. I mean, they had a great rhythm going, but going to back them up 15 yards now, back on the other side of midfield on first down.
Webb comes to the sideline. He's running back to the sideline, so hopefully we'll see him back there soon. Meanwhile, it's first and roughly 25 here from Shiloh now after the penalty, with the ball spotted at their own 48-yard line. Might be closer to first and 30. They need to get down to the 30-yard line. So first and around 20, I guess, or about 22.
After the penalty, ball will be placed at the 48-yard line.
Oh, so is it second down?
Yeah, it is second down. Well, showing second down anyway, so we'll go with that.
Second down, 22.
You'll take it if you're the Blazers, most definitely.
Yeah, you bet. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield for Cole Creighton. They'll bring a motion man to the near side. Going to throw it to him out of the backfield. He's able to slip the first tackle. There's a flag down as he gets it into Valley View territory down to the 43-yard line, but a flag back near the line of scrimmage, and the Saints going to get caught for holding on that play.
Yeah, you saw that one coming, the quick swing pass from the man in motion. He just got a little outside the shoulder pads there and held the Blazers' edge rusher, so back him up once again.
So it'll remain second down.
Not good for the Blazers secondary as Rylan Ramsey limping off the field onto the near bench.
Holding. Shiloh Christian.
Webb checks back in for Valley View.
Brings up third down, 14.
So did Valley View decline it and took the play?
I think Coach Cockrell decided to decline it, 3rd and 15, instead of giving them another try at second down.
So it's 3rd and 15 with the ball at the Valley View 44. 3 receivers to the left. Creighton to throw. Throws it out left side. It's incomplete.
Wow, one of the rare misses so far tonight by Creighton. 4th and 15, and let's see if they bring a punter onto the field or what they're going to do here on 4th and very long.
I'll be surprised if they punt. They're going to put the punt team on the field anyway, so maybe they are. This will be the first punt of the night for Shiloh, if that is indeed what they do. Punter is Griffin Mason. He'll be standing at about his own 45-yard line. Starks goes back deep for the Valley View return.
Williams also late substitution into the game here for the Saints.
4:13 to play in the half. Mason gets the kick away. Valley View came with a block but didn't quite get there. Starks mishandles it, but I think he got back on it around the 10-yard line, and he did.
Yeah, lucky there by Starks.
I think he was guilty of trying to take off before he had the ball secured there, and
I think you're exactly
Blazers
right,
dodged the bullet.
Blazers very fortunate to fall back on top of that one and retain possession, but here's a big drive for the Blazers. Down 2 scores, 4 minutes left in the second half. Defense has got to stop. Let's see if the Blazers can get back into that offensive rhythm we saw on their last scoring drive.
Well, they've got 90 yards of real estate to cover. They just went 80 on their last drive. They'll start from the 10 with 4:05 remaining in the first half, trailing 28-14. Turley running near side and contained on the edge. That looked like it might have been an inadvertent face mask, but I don't see any flags flying. And boy, Sean Cockrell is not happy about that no call.
Yeah, for sure, as he should be. I definitely saw one of the hands wrap around the helmet, at least. Not sure if he grabbed the face mask, but definitely a close call there.
It's actually going to be a loss of a yard after the spot. Yeah, I think the Saints got away with one there. Turley on 2nd and 11, back to throw. Looking across the middle for Starks. That ball is picked off. Second interception of the night for Carson Turley as the ball was snagged by Alexander Salter, and Shiloh's going to get it right back around the 40-yard line.
Tried to go with the go route to Jones here on the near side of the field, and once again, another good play by the Shiloh secondary. Number 2, Alexander Salter for the second interception of the game for the Saints.
Starks was the intended target, but Salter just played it perfectly and got the pick, and now Shiloh's got it right back at the Blazer 40-yard line with 3:27 to play in the half. They lead at 28-14. Creighton remains the quarterback. He'll send Holman wide to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Now Williams will go left as a 3rd receiver. And the running back on the right hip Got a man motioning near side. He'll get it on the jet sweep and gets it down to about the 35-yard line.
Good block there on the jet sweep to Griffin Mason, the 5'10 running back. He's able to get a couple yards there on a positive play on first down once again for the Saints.
Now, there's 2 or 3 guys. They got several guys that were not on this roster that we were given. There's the number 40 out there, and we don't have him on this roster either. Here's Creighton back to throw. Fires it left side. Ball is caught on the screen pass, and they power it forward for another Shiloh first down after Williams makes the catch and run after the catch. And
ball's placed at the 25-yard line.
Wallaby spotted at the 25. 2 receivers to the right and left. Creighton rolls right.
Yep, there's a flag.
Flag down, probably going to be a hold. He'll fire across the field. The ball is almost intercepted as I believe that was Robinson who broke on the ball and deflected it. Meanwhile, we'll see what the laundry on the field is about with 2:39 to play in the half.
And it is going to be a hold on the Saints, so backing them up once again.
Personal foul, illegal hands to the face. Shiloh Christian.
So that should be a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah, so even 5 more extra yards on the penalty there for the Saints.
Moves it back to the 40-yard line.
Down, 25.
And it's 1st and 25 with 2:39 remaining in the half. Shiloh leading 28-14. They'll send 3 receivers to the right, no one to the left. Running back is on Creighton's right hip. That's Williams. He'll get it. Slides left and follows his blockers down to about the 35-yard line.
Williams at the north and south run once again, really lowering his shoulders, getting into the midsection of the Valley View defense, and really just positive yardage all night from Williams.
Wallaby spotted it just inside the 36. On 2nd and long for Shiloh with 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Creighton to throw. Here comes pressure from the backside. He's being pursued. He gets rid of it. Ball is intercepted by Valley View. Return is on to midfield. That is Ramsey, I believe, and he's run out of bounds down near the 35-yard line.
Big play there by the sophomore Rylan Ramsey for the interception for the Blazers. Really flipping the field. A flag. Let's see where it is.
See what the marker's about. Hopefully that came after the change of possession, but we'll see.
Yeah, you hope, but what a play by the sophomore Ramsey, making an interception. He was really having a great season there at the beginning.
The penalties against Shiloh, so obviously Valley View will deny it. That was the 5th pick of the year for the sophomore Rylan Ramsey, the 16th interception of the season for the Blazer defense, and Valley View is going to be in business here at the Shiloh 33-yard line with 1:57 to play in the half.
And that's a real big turnover if you're the Blazers, especially considering that we'll get the ball to start the second half.
Ball at the 33-yard line. Give it off to Feliz. Feliz running right, picks up 2, maybe 3.
Anthony Feliz on the carry.
Down near the 30.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Blazers giving it to Feliz up the gut there.
They're only going to give a 1-yard gain on the spot, so it's 2nd and 9 from the 32. 2 receivers to the right and left. Turley fires complete to Jones on the near sideline. He's got the first down, knocked out of bounds down near the 17-yard line.
Yeah, well-placed ball there on the stop route from Jones, putting it just outside the back shoulder.
And I tell you what's really cool about Andrew having such a big game here in the first half is his dad is able to be here. And you said you saw Butch on the sideline a while ago?
He was on the near sideline a few moments ago. Big game for him and his team tomorrow at home versus Texas State.
And Coach Jones rarely gets an opportunity to see his son play football, but it's cool to see him here on the sideline tonight watching him play. And more importantly, that Andrew's having a big game. Feliz carries forward for about 2 or 3 here on that carry for Valley View with the ball down inside the 15-yard line. Just over a minute to play in the half. It'll bring up 2nd and 7 for Valley View. Clock ticking with 1:12 to play in the half. 3 wides to the right. Jones to the near side. Turley rolling right. Fires downfield. Catch made. Did he hang on to it? At the 5-yard line, the catch is made. Zaki Irvin with another big catch for Valley View.
Once again, another big play by him. Getting the first down earlier in this one, but now getting a 1st and goal. Huge opportunity here for the Blazer offense.
1st and goal at the 5 with 55 seconds left in the half to give to Feliz, and he gets crushed the minute he gets the ball. That'll be a loss back to about the 8. So Valley View will take the timeout to stop the clock with 48 seconds left in the half. And we'll pause.
Brings up second down.
Again, 48 seconds remaining in the half. Shiloh leads at 28-14. We're back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
An exciting career that you can be proud of at Atlas Tube. The steel products we make can be found everywhere. Work in a technologically advanced, safe environment. Team up with the best and brightest people in the industry. Learn on the job and through our continuing education programs. And best of all, get rewarded for being a great teammate. At Atlas Tube, the sky's the limit. We're now hiring electricians, PLC specialists, millwrights, and more. See the full list of openings and learn more by visiting atlastube.com/team. That's ATLASTUBE.com/team.
You're listening to the Valley View Blazers on FM News Talk 102.1 and KBTM AM 1230 Jonesboro.
We welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium. 48 seconds left in the first half. Valley View with a second and goal from the 6-yard line after the loss of one by Anthony Feliz on the last play for Valley View. A ball will be snapped off the right hash, and the Blazers are going to go jumbo here. Shotgun jumbo with Turley in the gun. Feliz will motion into the backfield now. Line up behind Turley, who rolls right. Fires on the run. Ball caught, but out of bounds, I believe. And that'll go down as an incomplete pass.
Boys set up in the jumbo package there, motioning Feliz into the backfield. Turley tried to roll out right. Find Starks there on the far side of the end zone, but incomplete there for the Blazers. So 3rd and goal and a big opportunity at the end of the first half here for Valley View.
43 seconds left in the half. It's 3rd and goal from the 6 for Valley View. Again, they'll snap it off the right hash. They'll send Tice and Jones split to the left. 2 receivers off to the right. Starks is one of them. And Turley will be caught in the backfield for a loss back to the 10-yard line. So most likely we're going to see Brody Dix come onto the field for a field goal attempt here. Or will we? They're going to take a timeout, obviously. So 30 seconds remaining in the half. The loss is back to the 10-yard line. I thought we had a timeout. We may not.
Yeah, let's see
I think we're about to have one. They're letting the clock tick down before they take it, I believe.
Don't want to give Shiloh any more chances with the ball in their hands, especially on offense.
Currently at 10 seconds left.
And a reminder, the Blazers do get the ball to start the second half after Shiloh won the toss and elected to receive.
So they're going to take the timeout with exactly 1 second left on the first half clock. So with 1 second left in the half, Valley View trails 28-14. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Referral for your specialty services? You have a choice. The decision of where you receive care is yours. You can choose the only facility in Eastern Arkansas to receive an A rating in patient safety by Leapfrog, delivering world-class care and an unmatched safety protocol. You have a choice in your healthcare provider. Choose NEA Baptist, where safety isn't a goal, it's a promise.
Brody Dix onto the field to attempt a 27-yard field goal for the Blazers on what would be the last play of the half, barring a penalty. He'll snap it just inside the right hash. Caden Trevathan will provide the hold. Talon Campbell is the deep snapper. Brody is 2 of 3 on field goal attempts this year, as long as 26. This one will be 1 yard further out. Kick is on the way. It's got plenty of distance.
See the signal.
And it's good. So the Blazers put 3 more on the board before the first half comes to a close. And at the end of 2, it's Shiloh Christian 28, Valley View 17. We'll be back in 2 minutes with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report on the EAB Sports Network.
National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. And now they have 2 locations with JOSM on Main and the all-new JOSM on Matthews. Inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center with non-operative providers Dr. J.T. Fisher and the newest addition to the staff, Dr. Morgan Benefield. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
The season of giving is here. Luckily, Santa has a new tool this year. From John Deere apparel, toys, tools, and more. GoGreenway.com has something green for everyone under the tree. No sled needed. Our elves will ship these gifts directly to your door. Cross off your Christmas list today at GoGreenway.com. Greenway Equipment wishes you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We're back at Central Dealership Stadium where we have reached halftime with Valley View trailing Shiloh Christian 28-17 at the break. Halftime presented by the Kavanaugh Auto Group. Check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com and tune in later tonight to the Ticket Radio Network for the Friday Night Lights Scoreboard Show presented by Kavanaugh Auto Group. Will Oswalt will have a full recap of everything going on across the Natural State and Northeast Arkansas. So that will be coming your way later tonight. And we had an action-packed first half. Shiloh Christian took the opening kickoff, actually they got a very nice return, which set them up on a short field on that kickoff, and so they covered 27 yards in 9 plays, capped off by the 1-yard run by Bo Williams. They went for 2 and missed it as Brian Huff made a nice open field tackle to prevent the 2-point try, and Shiloh led it 6-0. They would score again with 7:20 to play. That first score, by the way, coming at the 9:43 mark of the first period. They scored again with 7:20 to play in the first period on a 51-yard pass from Cole Creighton to Alexander Salter. The extra point kick was good. That was a 2-play, 57-yard scoring drive that put the Saints up 13-0. Valley View got on the board with 3:59 to play in the first on a 46-yard pass from Carson Turley to T.J. Starks. It was a 1-play, 46-yard drive. Brody Dix hit the extra point kick. That made it 13-7. Shiloh would score again with just inside a minute to play in the first period on a 3-yard run by Bo Williams. The extra point kick was good. That drive covered 64 yards in 10 plays, made it 20-7 in favor of the Saints at the end of the first period. Shiloh would score again early in the second quarter on an 8-yard run by Bo Williams. That made it, the 2-point conversion run made it 28-7 after a 6-play, 51-yard scoring drive. Valley View would get back on the board on a 34-yard pass from Carson Turley to Andrew Jones a short time later. That drive covering 80 yards and 11 plays. That made it 28-14. And then Valley View would score on the final play of the half after the Blazers got an interception from Rylan Ramsey, set them up on a short field. They covered 23 yards in 6 plays before Brody Dix came on to kick a 27-yard field goal to make it 28-17 at the half. We'll step aside for a 3-minute timeout. When we return, we will visit with Lane Campbell, the Valley View Blazers boys basketball victorious head coach after his team knocked off Rogers Heritage across town tonight at the Empower Classic out at Brooklyn. We'll talk with a happy head coach after this 3-minute timeout on the EAB Sports Network.
Good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Go outside ride, and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the wall. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Kubota dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Kubota machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Kubota match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Kubota inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted Kubota dealer, First Choice Farm and Lawn.
Hey there, Northeast Arkansas. This is John Moore of Arkansas Superstore on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Here to tell you that we're flipping the script on car buying. Don't stand for bait and switch tactics.
That's holding.
We believe in transparency and trust. You deserve the car you want with a payment much lower than your rent. Arkansas Superstore is here to make sense of it all for you. Come over and find your dream ride. You're approved. When the banks say no, I say yes. Visit us today at 11580 Highway 49 North in Brooklyn or online at arkansassuperstore.com.
You raised your family here, did every July 4th here, refinished the floors here twice, sized up your daughter's boyfriends here, waited in the doorway all day when your son was coming home on leave. This place has given you all you've dreamed of, and now it's giving again in the form of a gourmet kitchen and the quietest dishwasher known to man. Realize your dream with a home equity line of credit from Simmons Bank. Dreams realized. SimmonsBank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Quarterback, guard, running back. Every position has a role in building success. If you want a position where you can build success in your own career, Lexicon is hiring welders, millwrights, and many more positions. We offer free on-the-job training through our own Lexicon University so you can learn while you earn and build the career you want. Competitive pay, a great health care plan, paid vacation, a sweet 401k plan, and more. Find out more at lexicon-inc.com/football.
We welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium. Randy Myers, joined now by Coach Lane Campbell. Before we get to our conversation with Coach Campbell, just to recap from the first half, we are now at halftime, and Valley View trailing Shiloh Christian 28-17 here in this first round quarterfinal 5A matchup. Now we're joined by Coach Lane Campbell, the head basketball coach of the Valley View Blazers, whose team picked up their second win of the young season tonight. You guys are now 2-1 after a 55-49 win against Rogers Heritage, and I want to set the stage here a little bit. You went across town with only 8 players suited up and beat a 6A, 7A school.
Yeah, like I told you before the season started this week, especially I told you if our football team was going to be where it's at right now, that these kids be going through the gauntlet. And they're going through the gauntlet this week, but I'm extremely, extremely proud of the way they played and battled all the way through this week. We got another one tomorrow, too, playing 3 days in a row against a really good East Stem team. But I'm just really proud of the way our guys have responded, and it's crazy to see how much better they've even gotten since Tuesday night in our first game against Riverside.
I could tell that last night in the win against Osceola.
Yeah, they've improved a whole lot, and I'm extremely proud of them.
So let's kind of recap the game a little bit. I think you were up by 8. Was it 30-22 at halftime, I think?
Yeah, it was 30-22 at halftime. Then we were up 14. I can't remember what the end of the third score was, but I know we were up 14. Then we struggled a little bit in fourth quarter. We got tired legs, of course.
We were listening on our EAB app here on the phone, and it sounded like you're having a little trouble shooting. You were about 50% from the free throw line, it seemed like, in that fourth quarter.
But,
of course, a lot of that comes from fatigue, and with only 8 players, that's understandable.
But the kids, what I'm proud of, they found a way to win, and that's all you can ask for right now. These kids, going out there, getting the experience, getting that game time from guys, for example, Max Manchester, who I might need later on down the road. Sure. He's getting huge experience right now. Yeah. So it was great. It was great for them to go out there and face a little adversity like that when you're tired. Just got to hit our free throws, of course, but, we're out, played 2 days in a row now, going at it again tomorrow.
So who played well for you now? I know Oliver Barr had a big game. I don't remember exactly what his total points final ended up being, but I know he was your leading scorer.
Yeah, he had 27 tonight.
Okay.
He was the Empower Invitational player of the game. Hudson Rogers was our second leading scorer with 13, and Ellis had 9.
And again, I'm going back to the fact that you're doing this with only 8 players. I was joking with Tyson before we went on the air. I said, if we end up winning this game, I'm going to start calling these guys the Amazing 8.
Yeah.
And I think that's a tag that'll stick.
Oh, no, absolutely. I mean, these kids, man, they've worked their butt off. It's really not just 8. You know, we got Max Moody out there who's suffering an injury. He would be our 9th one.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, he got hurt. But, you know, these guys have really battled. And as a coach, they're doing everything I ask. They're busting their butts. They're going to make mistakes. That's going to happen. I mean, they're human. I'm human. We're all going to make mistakes. But the way they battled throughout the game and got a win tonight, I'm extremely proud of.
Well, obviously, like I said, I didn't get a chance to see tonight's game because I was busy here setting up for this broadcast. But thanks to Keith Merritt for filling in for us. And, but I could tell last night, and I'm sure this was the case tonight as well, but I was really surprised at how well some of your youngsters, guys like Jake Veach and like Aiden Smith, played in the game against Osceola.
Yeah, I mean, Osceola was missing quite a bit of their football guys as well.
Right.
But, that was great for them to get that experience. That was really probably their first true senior high game of getting quite a bit of playing time.
Yeah, exactly. They got at least probably a whole half in, I would say.
A whole half in. And I was really proud of them, the way they handled pressure. I knew they were going to make mistakes when they went in. I told them, hey, don't worry about it. Don't hang your head down. Just make it forward on the other end. It's going to happen. Shots will fall. You will make your shots. You'll get in there. You'll do a great job, and they did just that.
So no rest for the weary. You're right back at it tomorrow afternoon, as am I, as I'll be happy to be right back out there and under the headset. 2 o'clock tip tomorrow afternoon against Eastham. I think they played Brooklyn last night, and I haven't even heard how that game came out. So.
Brooklyn, I think, won by 20-something.
So what's the scouting report on the Mets?
They're going to be real athletic. Of course, it's just a basketball school. They don't have football or anything like that. They're going to have a lot of fresh legs. Monty Patel does a good job with them over there. I know him really well.
You know that assistant coach pretty well too, don't you?
I know that short assistant coach over there, Hunter Mickelson. No, it's been
he's
great
only
to
about
see
7
him.
feet tall.
We've actually let him come shoot at the gym the past 2 days, and it's been great to catch up with him. We went to high school together. He's 2 years older than me. Played ball together. It was great to chat with him. I love to see him in the coaching as well, and seeing what all those guys are doing. They got a good squad, and it's going to be a good time tomorrow.
So what concerns you the most about Eastham, other than the fact that they're?
I would say that they're deeper than us, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, they got the fresh legs. We played really hard the past 2 days. But, again, it's like I told those guys in there tonight, they're 5A, also Eastham is.
Right.
So we want to get to the state tournament again, but we just don't want to make it. We want to make some noise, and those are the type of teams that you're going to be facing. So it'll be good for them to get that look real early, see where they're at, and see a team like Eastham, see what we can improve on and get better at.
Coach, appreciate the visit. Congratulations on the big win tonight and last night. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon out at Bearcat Arena.
I appreciate it. Go Blazers.
It's Coach Lane Campbell, our guest. We are at halftime here at Central Dealership Stadium with Valley View trailing Shiloh Christian 28-17 at the half. We'll step aside for a 3-minute timeout and back to catch you up on some other playoff games and scores when we return on the EAB Sports Network. So how are we doing at Iowa?
Down 10.5. Girls are down 8. So
Okay. All right. Have you got any other playoff scores? Okay, good.
And then I also got the guys' names. 16 is Cohen Beach.
Hang on. Cohen Beach?
Yes.
Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The Mix and Match Special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
Hey, dude, you won't believe it. We sold our house and we made a fortune.
No way. How'd you find out it was worth that much?
We used this awesome website, arhomevalue.com. It was a game changer. It's brought to you by Dustin White Realty. They know their stuff. Plus, arhomevalue.com is quick and easy to use.
Don't miss out on getting top dollar for your home. Go to arhomevalue.com today. Brought to you by Dustin White Realty. Top dollar for your home sale is just a click away. arhomevalue.com.
What started with our grandfather and continues in its 4th generation today, Glen Saint's history of quality sales, service, and strong personal relationships that have kept our customers and their families coming back for over 69 years.
From my grandpa to my dad to us, service after the sale is a big deal. Whether you're looking to buy a GMC, Chevrolet, Buick, or Ford, we look forward to serving you and your family for years to come.
Across Arkansas, Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville join you in cheering on our favorite teams. We applaud the extra effort from neighbors like you that make our local schools and activities an integral part of our community. Working as a team to help you reach your goals is a perfect game plan for success. The Farmers and Merchants Bank and the Bank of Fayetteville, finally a bank in your corner. MeBanking.com, member FDIC.
Mom, I can't get my homework to upload.
Dad, my video game is froze again.
Baby's our internet down again. I'm missing the big game.
Honey, I'm trying to make this online payment, but it just keeps buffering.
Get your life up to speed with high-speed internet from Empower Broadband. Empower's reliable service brings high-speed internet to even the most remote areas of Northeast Arkansas. With Empower Broadband, you can stream your favorite movies, video chat with loved ones, work from home without interruptions, and so much more. Empower Broadband. Life up to speed. For more info, visit empowerbroadband.com.
Welcome back to Central Dealership Stadium. Randy Myers and Tyson LeBlanc under the headset as we continue along with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report. Valley View trailing Shiloh Christian 28-17 here at the half in this 5A quarterfinal matchup. A lot of other playoff games underway across Northeast Arkansas and the rest of the state. And Tyson, I think you have a few scores to pass along.
Yes, I have a few scores per last report from Fearless Friday scoreboard, and the first one that kind of stuck out to me was Marion is only trailing by 6-7 against Pulaski Academy at half there.
Wow, that's 7-6 at halftime. I would not have expected that.
And then the future matchup for the winner of this game tonight, Pine Bluff is up big 27-0 against Hot Springs Lakeside at halftime of that one. So a big showing from Pine Bluff there in the first half. And then our other conference team that's still in the playoffs in the 5A East is Southside, and now they're only down 7, 21-28 versus Camden Fairview at halftime of that one.
Elsewhere across Northeast Arkansas, I think there are about 10 or 11 Northeast Arkansas teams still alive in the playoffs. Rivercrest is at home tonight.
And I have that score.
Okay, what's the score on that one?
Rivercrest is up 33-0 big at halftime versus Gravette, and that's half there for the Rivercrest Colts.
So it looks like the Colts will punch their ticket to round 3. Meanwhile, in 3A, Hoxie is at home tonight. The unbeaten Mustangs playing host to Mansfield. Across town over in Lawrence County at Sexton Field, it's Walnut Ridge playing host to Junction City. Also, there are a total of 4 teams in 3A that are still alive going into tonight. Osceola making the long trip to the Arkansas River Valley to take on Boonville tonight. And Newport is on the road to Camden Harmony Grove. In 2A, EPC and Mark Tree are still playing. EPC at home tonight against Conway Christian. Mark Tree making the long trek to Murfreesboro. And in 8-man football, Richter is still alive. I believe they are in action tonight against Izard County. So as Tyson mentioned, the Pine Bluff Lakeside winner will get the winner of this game. And the winner of this game will be the host. So, and you said Pine Bluff was up 27-0 at halftime against Lakeside?
Yes, sir. That's the last report I got on that.
So it looks like the Zebras will await the winner of this one between Valley View and Shiloh. And I believe the winner, I know if Valley View wins, they'll still be at home next week. And I think if Shiloh wins there, they'll be back on their home field as well next week. Right now, the Saints are up 28-17. We'll step aside for a 2-minute timeout and recap and see how close we are to starting the second half when we return in 2 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Having Having trouble getting the trailer you need? Silverline Trailers, the largest trailer retailer in the USA, has the perfect solution for you. Guaranteed approval. No credit check required. Get the quality trailer you need at a price you can afford. With over 3,500 trailers available and more coming in daily, we'll find the perfect trailer for you. And at Silverline, we're always looking to hire good people. Visit our website, silverlinetrailer.com, for a location near you. You can stop by our Jonesboro location today at 3711 Stadium Boulevard or call 870-203-0000. Silverline Trailers, your trusted trailer retailer.
This is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Is your HVAC system ready for fall and winter? Find out today with the Moore Super Checkup. Prevent unexpected breakdowns while extending the life of your system. Whether you need a heating or cooling inspection, we cover it all for just $55 for 55 years serving you. Call Moore Air Conditioning today, 870-336-2023, or visit us at moreac.com. Don't settle for less.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
Randy Myers, Tyson Leblanc under the headsets as we welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium, about to wrap up our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime with Valley View trailing Shiloh 28-17. And as we get set to start this second half, Tyson, Valley View going to have a little momentum as they scored the last 10 points of the first half.
Yeah, so the big interception from the sophomore, Rylan Ramsey, flipping the field there for the Blazers on the turnover, and then trying for three times for a score there on a goal-to-go opportunity, and then Brody Dix able to nail that one through the uprights, giving the Blazers some points going into halftime. And I'm interested to see how this Sean Cockrell coach team responds coming out of halftime because, Randy, the Blazers have had some very good second halves this year.
I think you've got some updates on a couple of college basketball games that are underway that might be interesting to our audience as well, Tyson.
Yes, sir, I do. The Arkansas State men are on the road at Iowa, and they trail 45-59 with 13 minutes remaining in that one. And Arkansas is winning 67-46 in women's basketball at Arkansas State into the third quarter there for that one.
All right, we've got time for one more timeout before we begin the second half. We're going to step aside for a 90-second break with Shiloh leading Valley View at the half, 28-17. We're back in 90 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Truck, and Plaza Tire Service is here to help you make it even better with custom wheels, leveling kits, and the area's best selection of light truck tires, ATs, mud tires, and RTs up to 35s and bigger. Plaza Tire Service has the tires you want in stock today, and we'll help you select a great combination that gets your truck exactly the way you want it. In Jonesboro and South Caraway, and now at our newest location on East Johnson Avenue. The biggest selection, the best service, and the lowest prices on light truck tires are at Plaza Tire Service.
At First Security, we've been investing in our home state since 1932, growing deep roots and even deeper relationships. We're part of Arkansas. It's part of us. Today, First Security puts all of that history and stability to good use for you, pouring our resources into the people and places we love best. Arkansas communities, Arkansas families, and Arkansas futures. First Security. Bank better. fsbank.com, member FDIC.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Just about set to begin the second half. Here as we welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium. Valley View will get the ball to start the third period. Blazers trail 28-17 as TJ Starks and Andrew Jones set up on the 5-yard line with Starks on the right hash, Andrew on the near side. And officials huddled near midfield. I guess they're going to wait for these final 15 seconds to tick off the clock before they let Shiloh kick it off.
Blazers definitely with a little momentum coming out of halftime after the Brody Dix kick for 3 points, and we'll see if the Blazers can maintain a little bit of that momentum here to start the second half.
So Austin Evans tees it up at the 40 for the Saints. We're ready to begin the second half and third quarter. Now the ball blows off the tee just as I say that, so Evans will have to reset it.
Not so fast.
I think every one of his kickoffs have been touchbacks so far, haven't they?
Yeah, every one that he gets into the end zone. TJ Stark's taking one from the
Yeah,
goal
that's right.
line, but
Yeah,
the rest have been touchbacks.
Did run one out. This one will be another touchback, and Valley View will get it at the 20.
Kickoff rolls into the end zone for a touchback.
So the Blazers will
First down, Blazers.
set up camp at their own 20.
Yeah, good job there by Shiloh once again in their kickoff team, getting that one into the end zone for a touchback, not allowing the dangerous returner TJ Starks to get the Blazers any positive field position. So they'll start second half here at the 20.
Urban and Starks go wide right. Tyson Jones split to the near side for Valley View as the Blazers move from right to left toward the north end zone here at the Ships. Turley is back to throw. Gap time. Now he's flushed. Fires it out complete to Tice. He's got the first down up to about the 32-yard line.
Yeah, Turley looked like under a tad bit of pressure there, but stepped up in the pocket, able to deliver a pass there to senior Gavin Tice. Great catch by him, picking up the first down. So good first play out of halftime if you're the Blazer offense.
Spotted at the 31 on the left hash. 3 receivers to the right. Starks to the near side. Give to Feliz. Feliz gets met after a gain of about 1 yard.
Yeah, bottled up with the run up the gut. Once again, Feliz for the Blazers. Shiloh's really had a pretty good run defense, both versus our quarterback and running back so far tonight.
Ball will be at the 32-yard line on 2nd and 9 for the View. 3 receivers to the right. Again, it's Starks split near side. And Turley under pressure, rolling right. Now he's going to tuck and run and gets caught at about the 35-yard line. Boy, Shiloh did a nice job of making the tackle in space there, and usually Turley's able to turn that into at least a 6 or 7 yard pickup, but not that time.
Yeah, normally that's the case. Turley went a little quickly through his reads there, then rolled out right. Couldn't find anything down the field, so went and got a couple yards for making it more manageable on 3rd down.
3rd and 7 from the 34. Feliz motions right. Snap it off the right hash as Turley looks to the sideline. Now Feliz will motion back to the near side. 14 on the snap clock. Again, Feliz goes in motion back to the other side. Turley to throw, being pressured from the backside, and there's a flag down, and Turley will just have to eat it. He'll jump forward to about the 32, and you got to hope that flag is going to be on Shiloh, but I don't think it will be. It's probably going to be a hold.
Yeah, I agree. We'll see what the refs call here, though. Crazier things have happened.
Looks like the Blazers are already on the back pedal.
Holding Valley View.
And they're going to decline the penalty, and I don't really blame them. So that'll set up a 4th and 7 for Valley View with the ball at the 34-yard line. Or actually the 32 after the spot. Looking for Turley to pooch kick it. And he will.
First down, Shiloh Christian.
By the Saints. Let's see now how this Shiloh Christian offense tries to maintain their great play so far in this one, and how the Blazers defense maybe look to respond here on the first drive of offense for the Saints.
They'll send 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the near side with 10:25 to play in the 3rd period. Shiloh leading it 28-17. Creighton, the quarterback. Williams shifts to his left hip, and they'll hand it off to Williams. Williams just fights his way forward for 2, maybe 3. It looked like he was going to be stopped for no gain initially, but he's just such a powerful.
Saints keeping it on the ground here early in their first offensive drive to start the second half.
Tackle made there by Borns. 2 receivers to the right for Shiloh, 1 to the left. Again, it's Williams with the carry, and this time he's caught at the line of scrimmage and thrown back. It'll be no gain at best. We'll see where they spot the football.
Yeah, big play there by the Blazer linebacking core and the defensive line. Drew Rapert and Brian Huff there once again on the tackle for the Blazers, and looks like we're going to force a punt maybe from the Saints.
No gain from Williams. It's 4th and 3 for Shiloh from the 42-yard line. Stark sets up for a Valley View return. Griffin Mason on to punt it away for the Saints. Gets a nice kick away. Starks fields it and unable to get away from the first wave of tacklers. He'll go down right out about the 19 or the 20-yard line.
Blazers going to set up shop for their second drive of the second half, just about where they started on the first one, see if they can get in a little better rhythm. We saw them have a couple of good, long, methodical drives in the first half, really having a good balance between the run game and pass game. let's see what Carson Turley, as he leads his team onto the field, can do here.
Blazers will start from the 19 on the right hash with 9 minutes remaining in the third. They trail Shiloh 28-17. Turley will send trip set 3 receivers to the near side, 1 off to the right. I believe that's TJ on the right. Turley to throw, fires complete to Jones. Actually, that may have been incomplete as he short hopped it. Ball was a little bit short, and Andrew couldn't quite get under it, so it'll bring up a second and 10 off the incomplete pass.
Yeah, a little short there on the quick bubble screen to Jones, and pressure was coming from the Saints, so they tried to get the quick screen, but just a little short there from Turley, so second down.
2 receivers to each side for Valley View on second and 10 from the 19. Turley wants to throw, fires across the middle, and I believe that was caught by Jones in traffic.
Pass completed.
And it was.
For about a 4 or 5 yard gain across the middle.
Good highly contested catch there by Jones, making third down way more manageable once again for Turley in this offense.
3rd and 5 from the 24 for Valley View. Twin receivers again wide left and right. Turley looks to the sideline. Feliz is the running back on his right hip. Got Tyson, Andrew Jones split to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Turley to throw. Here comes pressure and trying to get free, breaks free. Now he's got some room across the middle, and he's got the first down out to about the 32-yard line.
I mean, you can't say enough about that one. The pocket really collapsed there on Turley, but a good job by him keeping the ball protected there and getting out of the pocket, escaping about 3 tackles there, powering ahead for the first down. Big play there by the dual threat quarterback.
And I'll tell you what,
Turley.
Against a lesser defense, that's an even bigger game for Carson Turley. Gain, that is, for Carson Turley, but the Shiloh defense pretty salty. They closed the gap quickly right after he got that first down. But it is a fresh set of downs from the 31 for Valley View. Turley throws it out near side for Jones. Jones gets a block, breaks to the outside, and advances out across the 40 to about the 41-yard line.
It's another quick pass out to Jones, this time complete. A very positive gain, close to the first down.
Seth Lowe on the stop.
They'll spot it at the 40.
1.
It'll bring up 2nd and 1 for the View with 7:25 to play in the third. 2 receivers to the right and left. Tice will motion right. Turley shows it to him on the jet sweep, keeps it across the middle. He's got the first down and falls forward to the 50-yard line. Just tripped up at midfield, but moved the chains once again for Valley View.
Yeah, great job there by Turley, selling the fake there to Tyson, making his way to the outside and getting another first down for the Blazers. A good rhythm to start the second half for the Blazers here.
First down from midfield, ball on the left hash at the 50-yard line. Blazers send 3 wides to the right. Jones split left. Crowd in the line of scrimmage. That ball is almost intercepted. Boy, the Blazers dodged a huge bullet right there. Otherwise, that had pick 6 tattooed all over it.
Yeah, all over it. And there for the Saints, number 1, Carter Holman, the senior. He's made some great plays tonight. Had that one in his hands, but I think he saw the end zone and just dropped that one. But that's a huge break for the Blazers.
So it's 2nd and 10 for Valley View from the 50 with 6:51 to play in the third. Blazers trailing by 11. It's 28-17. 2 receivers to the right and left from midfield. Turley to throw, fires across the middle, and that one was behind the intended target. That'll be incomplete. I think was that Parker King who was the intended receiver?
I think he intended that one to go to Parker King in the slot there. So now 3rd and long for the Blazers.
3rd and 10 from the 50 with 6:49 to play in the period. Blazers will snap it off the left hash as soon as they get the play from OC Marty Riley. Twin receivers to each side. Empty backfield for Turley. Shiloh crowd in the box again. Turley to throw. Now he rolls right, and he'll have to eat it for a loss back at about the 48-yard line.
Yeah, nothing downfield open there for Turley as he looked like he might have taken off and run, but the Shiloh defense collapsing that pocket very quickly and getting the sack for the loss on Turley.
So Valley View facing a 4th and 12 now in a definite punting situation. With the ball spotted at the 48-yard line of Valley View. 6:20 remaining third period. Anticipating another pooch punt here from Carson Turley. Kick away. No one back to return this one. And the Blazers will down it at the 15-yard line, or the 14 perhaps.
First and Turley punt rolls dead.
Better pooch punt that time there for Turley as it goes inside, just inside the 15 of Shiloh. They did not have a return man back there, so no chance at the return for the Saints, but they're going to set up now just inside the 15-yard line.
Spotted at the 14. They'll start from the right hash with 5:55 remaining in the third period. Shiloh leads it 28-17. Saints will send 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the near side as they move from left to right toward the south end zone. Creighton, the quarterback. Williams, the running back, on his right hip. They'll give it off to Williams, and Williams punches it forward for about 2 yards up to the 16-yard line.
Brian Huff coming up there from the Blazers linebacking core to meet him right there at the line of scrimmage. So a gain of 1 or so for Bo Williams.
Brings up second down 9.
2nd and 8 from the 16. Again, it's Williams on the carry, and he got chopped down after a gain of only about a yard there.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that was Huff once again making a good play there in the run game for the Blazers.
Brings up third.
Got 1 yard. It's third and about 7.5 here for Shiloh. Creighton rolling left on play action. Throws it downfield. That's incomplete. And Valley View will.
Oh, there comes the flag. Jamarion Davis' helmet's off, so I think that's going to back Shiloh up 15 yards or give us 15 yards.
So what exactly happened there?
I think that one of the Shiloh offensive line was frustrated that Jamarion Davis got past him, and I think he just ripped the helmet off.
So that's been an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Shiloh, and that will back them up within the shadow of their own end zone.
So I guess, do we decline the penalty and make it 4th down?
It may. Well, right now it's still showing 3rd down, but they haven't moved the ball back yet, so I'm not sure what we got here. Now the step-off's underway. It just took them a while.
Fans are saying 4th down, and Sean Cockrell pointing to the field. So, yes, it will be 4th down. So now TJ Starks comes out for the return for the Blazers.
So Starks will set up at about the 43-yard line between the hashes. And Mason standing deep in his own end zone. They got the kick away. Boy, he boomed that one at an opportune time. It'll drive Starks back, and he'll fair catch it at about the 46-yard line.
Nice punt there from the Saints. About a 55-yard punt. Like
that was impressive.
That was a boot, especially from his own end zone.
But the Blazers still get it back in good field position here, starting near midfield at their own 48-yard line. 4:58 remaining in the third. So far, it's been a scoreless third period. Turley will send 2 receivers to the right. Andrew Jones is split wide to the left side. Just inside 5 to play in the third quarter. Waiting for the wide hat to get out of the way. And we're set to snap the ball. Turley out of the gun. Feliz on his right hip. Rolling right on play action. Being pursued from the backside. Got rid of it and throws that one out of bounds on a throwaway ball. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the View.
Totally rolled out right there. Not seeing anything open. Smart play by him. Not forcing anything. Just throwing it away and going to 2nd down here with his Blazer offense.
Live to play another down. So it's 2nd and 10 for Valley View from the 48, just inside the left hash. 3 receivers clustered to the near side, 1 off to the right. Give it to Feliz. Feliz with a hole across the middle, gets it into Shiloh territory and down to about the 46-yard line before he's tripped up.
Got that explosive speed there by Feliz, getting in between the tackles and getting a good run there on 2nd down.
Ball's placed at the 46-yard line.
So it'll bring up 3rd and 4 for Valley View from the Shiloh 46. 4.5 minutes left in the third. Again, trip sets to the near side, 1 receiver to the right. Throw it out near side for Tice. Tice looking for some blocking. He's got it. He'll slip a tackle and spins out of another tackle, and he's all the way down near the 30-yard line. What a gutsy move and catch there by Gavin Tice.
Yeah, they went for the quick pass out there to the senior Tice, and great block there by TJ Starks to pick up the first down there for the Blazers.
We have a timeout?
No, I think a Shiloh player's down here on the near sideline.
All right, so we do have an injury timeout. So we'll step aside with 4:16 to play in the third period. Shiloh leading Valley View 28-17, but the Blazers with a first down at the Shiloh 30 when we return in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Anything, anywhere, at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
Griffin Mason, the Shiloh linebacker / punter, is the player who was shaken up there. He appears to be okay, walking back to the far sideline under his own power. Meanwhile, Valley View's got a first down on the left hash at the Shiloh Christian 30-yard line with 4:16 left in the third period. Turley will send two receivers to the right and left.
Blazers here in plus territory really need to get some points on the board here in the so far scoreless third quarter.
Again, Shiloh crowd in the line of scrimmage. Give it to Feliz. Oh, actually, Turley keeps it. Rolling right, trying to spin out of a tackle, but lost a yard. Well, they have done a nice job keeping Carson Turley bottled up most of the night. Another example of it right there.
Yeah, they've really bottled up that quarterback run game most of the night, wondering if they're putting one of their linebackers as a spy even on Turley tonight.
So it's 2nd and 11 from the 31. Ball between the hashes, with trip sets to the near side, one off to the right. Turley flushed out of the pocket. Now he's got some open field. Breaks a tackle. He's got the far sideline. He's at the 10-yard line, the 5, and that is a Valley View touchdown.
Yep, just as we said it, they're starting to bottle up the run game, but Turley got a couple of great blocks there on the edge. Scramble drill turned into the quarterback run, and the dual threat quarterback, as we've seen so many rushing touchdowns throughout Carson Turley's career, gets another big one here in the playoffs in the third quarter, making it the first score of the second half, and it goes for the Blazers.
It is a 31-yard run by Carson Turley as Brody Dix is on to attempt the extra point kick and pull Valley View within one score. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 3:34 to play in the third, it's 34-28. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Okay, I misspoke. It's 24-28. So Shiloh still with the lead, but a much closer game now, 28-24. And we await the kickoff. By the way, that touchdown, a 31-yard run by Carson Turley. The drive covered 52 yards in 5 plays.
Looks like this defense on the Blazers sideline really feeling the momentum. You can tell they're real eager to get back onto the field. Let's see if they can control their momentum and turn it into some good playing here for the defense. Kickoff's real short.
High short kick, fair caught by Shiloh at about the 39-yard line, with Seth Lowe making the fair catch for Shiloh Christian.
8-yard line, first down, Shiloh Christian.
3:34 remaining in the third period, and it's a 4-point game.
Looks like we're going to see the running, I guess you could call it, quarterback Evan Baker now into the game for the Saints.
3 receivers to the left. And Baker back in at quarterback for Shiloh. He'll keep it running left. Got some room across the middle and finally tackled inside Valley View territory.
Evan Baker on
down
the
inside the 45 at about the 43. Boy, he is an effective running quarterback, and he just
Ramsey on the stop.
It's a nice weapon to have because it keeps the defense off balance.
Yeah, really, especially when you fake it to the star running back Bo Williams like they did just now.
Williams advances it forward for about
Evan
3.
Baker on the keeper.
You really make this Valley View defense guess who's going to be the ball carrier between Williams and Baker.
35-yard line, second down.
And then they get that tempo going. It's tough to stop. They've got a 2nd and 3 here from the 35 with 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Give it off to Williams. Williams running left. He's got the first down as he follows his blockers down to about the 27-yard line.
Once again, run there to the star running back Williams, getting to the outside, finding some space, and another first down for the Saints.
Ball at the 27-yard line, but 2:46 left in the third. 2 receivers left and right for Shiloh. And Williams has it running left. He has the first down, slips another tackle, and now he's into the open field, and he scores just like that.
Touchdown, Shiloh Christian.
Yep, another great run by Williams, making about 3 or 4 tacklers miss there, and Shiloh answers right back with the score there from who else but Bo Williams.
27-yard run by Williams. Score coming at the 2:32 mark of the third as we await the Shiloh extra point. Austin Evans on to kick it on the PAT attempt. Got the kick away, and it's good. So with 2:32 to play in the third quarter, our score, Shiloh 35, Valley View 24. We're back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
You're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Shiloh wastes no time in answering the Valley View score. They go 61 yards in 5 plays unofficially, capped off on the 27-yard run from Bo Williams. The extra point kick was good as we await the Shiloh kickoff now with Andrew Jones and TJ Stark set up deep for the Valley View return.
Yeah, as soon as the Blazers had a lot of momentum after the 30 or so yard run from the quarterback Carson Turley, the Shiloh Saints answered right back with a score from Bo Williams.
Austin Evans to boot it away for the Saints. He'll drive another one deep. This will be fielded at the 4 by TJ Starks. He's across the 10, the 15, breaks to the outside. He's got the 30, 35, 40, 45, and finally pushed out of bounds at about the 48-yard line. A great return there from TJ Starks, and Valley View will have good field position to begin this next drive.
And that is exactly why you always try to kick it away from the very explosive return to TJ Starks. So great field position set up by Starks here for the Blazer offense.
See if the Blazers can take advantage of it. They get it back with 2:22 to play in the third. It's 35-24. Shiloh with a lead. Valley View with a football, starting here at their own 46. Got 3 receivers to the right. And we have some whistles and I believe a timeout.
I think the chains are a little behind there on the far sideline.
Looks like they may be tangled up over there. So we'll pause the action while they try to get the mess untangled over there. Again, Valley View will have it with a first down at the Blazer 46 with the ball on the left hash. There's 2 minutes and 22 seconds left to play in the third quarter. I'm not sure. I thought they had those, like, I'm not sure how that got tangled up because I thought they had those basically what are nylon ropes that they use on the chain crews now, and they're still trying to get it straightened out over there apparently.
Yeah. Long officials timeout here.
So that's the delay, and they're still working it on it over there.
Looks like they finally got it, reattaching it to the orange marker, and so see if we can resume play here shortly.
Well, if nothing else, it's giving the Shiloh defense a little time to catch their breath and collect themselves. So we're finally set to return to play after they get the chain straightened out. Valley View will have it first down at the Blazer 46-yard line on the left hash. Again, 2:22 to play in the third. Shiloh leads it 35-24. 3 receivers to the right. Andrew Jones split left for Valley View. Throw it complete to Jones. Jones slips the tackle. He's got the near sideline, and he's finally knocked out of bounds inside the 35. There's a late flag, and may get to add 15 on to the end of this.
On the reception.
And it's going to be a late hit. And Jones is down.
Knocked out of
Hope
bounds
he's okay.
Mason Howell.
Let's see what happens here for the Blazers.
Ball's placed at the
Ball will be spotted at the 34
Blazer.
with the penalty yardage pending against Shiloh Christian. So they're going to add 15 onto it. Andrew's back up on his feet. Looks like he may have hurt his hand possibly the way he's.
Personal foul.
Looks like maybe his right hand is what he's favoring.
After the penalty, the ball's placed at the
He's going to move the ball down to the 19-yard line after the penalty step off. And Valley View will have it with a first down from there with 2:12 to play in the third. 2 receivers to the right and left. Turley rolling right, being heavily pursued. Fires downfield, finds his receiver. That ball is caught. There's a flag down. Zaki Irvin advances it down inside the 5, but this may be coming back, and I think it will be. Probably going to be a hold against the Blazers. Meanwhile, they're still working on Andrew Jones' right hand or arm over here on the bench on the Valley View sideline.
You really hope he's able to come back into this one, especially with Gartman out with the season-ending injury for the Blazers. An eligible man downfield.
Valley View.
So an eligible receiver downfield is the penalty against the Blazers, and that's going to move it out of the red zone. And back to the 29-yard line. So it's a 10-yard penalty, and it sets up 1st and 20 now from the 29. 2 receivers left and right once again for Valley View. Turley to throw. Throws it out of bounds.
Carson Turley's pass falls incomplete.
Looks like Turley just didn't want to risk.
Yeah, I think that was. I assume that was just a throwaway ball. It was a little odd the way that play developed, but nonetheless, it's an incomplete pass, and we'll bring up 2nd and 20 from the Shiloh 29. $1:59 to play in the third. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the near side. That's Parker King on the left. Turley rolling right, throws it downfield. Catch made by Starks. Starks gets it down inside the 20 to the 19, it would appear. So that gets about 10 of those. Got the penalty yards back there.
Yep, getting the penalty yardage back and a little more here for the Blazers, 3rd and long.
10.
See if the Blazers can convert.
It'll be 3rd and 10 from just inside the 20, but shy of the 19. 2 receivers to the left. And it looked like Shiloh might have came into the neutral zone, but I don't see a flag. Two receivers to the right as well. Turley back to throw, being heavily pursued. Now he gets away, runs right, and he'll be caught at about the 16 or the 17-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down for Valley View.
On the stop.
Hammond's making the tackle. Ball will be spotted at the 16. It'll be 4th and 7 for Valley View.
This field goal might be a little long for Coach Cockle to feel comfortable sending out his kickers. Looks like they will attempt to go for it
here on 4th and 7 with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Turley looking for Starks and unable to make the catch, but there's the flag. Yeah, that was definite pass interference. He was definitely held as he crossed the goal line, and that's going to be a pass interference penalty against the Saints.
Pass interference. Shiloh.
So that should give Valley View a 1st and goal opportunity here with 1:12 left in the period.
Yeah, I was going to say it should scoot him up a couple yards as well, and it will.
Ball will be spotted at the 8-yard line.
Ball placed at the 8-yard line.
It's first and goal from there with the ball on the right hash. 1:12 remaining in the period. Shiloh leading it 35-24. Valley View got it as close as 4 a moment ago, but Shiloh able to quickly respond. 2 receivers to the right and left. Turley's going to keep it, running left, darts through a couple of tackles, and spins into the end zone for the score.
Well, Shiloh looked like they didn't expect that one. Another rushing touchdown once again. All-State quarterback Carson Turley and the Blazers once again right back in this one.
An 8-yard run from Turley.
Let's see if Coach Cockrell decides to go for 1 or 2. 2 would make it a field goal game, I believe.
It's 35-30 right now. And they may be going for 2. I think it's a good call there, Tyson, because the Blazers are showing go for 2.
I think you might as well, because with the extra point or the not having success on the 2-point, going to be the same outcome, still a touchdown game, and then you go for it and get it, makes it a field goal game. So
Tice to the near side, 2 receivers to the right. Turley out of the gun, looking to throw, fires across the middle, and that's incomplete. So the Blazers come up short on the 2-point try. So with 1:07 to play in the third, it's now 35-30. Shiloh with a 5-point lead. We'll return in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Join the Squirrel Squad and join the fun. Teach your children the importance of savings by opening a youth savings account at First Community Bank. There's no minimum to open an account and no monthly service fee. Interest is paid quarterly at the current youth savings rate. Members will receive a membership kit when they sign up. Each member that saves over $100 will receive a free Squirrel Squad t-shirt. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. Checking accounts without activity may be charged dormant account fees. Rates subject to change.
You're listening to the Valley View Blazers on FM News Talk 102.1 and KBTM AM 1230 Jonesboro.
Blazers are within 5. It's 35-30 after they cover 54 yards in 5 plays, capped off by Carson Turley's 8-yard run. As we await the Brody Dix kickoff now. Again, it's a sky kick that will be caught, and they're going to call that a fair catch, apparently. He tried to return it, but they're going to say he fair caught it. Now, if he fair caught that and then returned it, that's supposed to be a penalty, I believe. But
yeah, I thought so too. So
he definitely tried to return it. I didn't see if he fair caught it or not, but they're going to rule it right there where he caught it, so I'm assuming that's what they're ruling. But I don't see any flags down, so Shiloh will get it about the 37-yard line.
Fair catch called at the 37-yard line. First down.
Big drive here with both the Saints and the Blazers.
3 receivers to the left for Shiloh. Baker, the running quarterback, keeps it and finds about 1, maybe 2 yards over the left side.
Yeah, that's the best stop so far versus the running quarterback, Baker. And so the Blazers making a good stop there on first down, not allowing too many yards there to the Saints.
2nd and 9 from the 38. Receivers are wide to each side. Baker again keeps it and gets caught by Huff at about the 46-yard line.
Evan Baker on the carry.
So that'll bring up 3rd and about 4 or 5 here for Shiloh.
3rd down.
Big 3rd down here for both teams.
3rd and about 3.5 for the Saints. Ball at the 44 with 20 seconds remaining in the 3rd period. 2 receivers wide to each side. Baker keeps it, runs across the middle. Actually, he's going to be caught. And on second effort, he might have got the first down on the tush push.
Oh, there's a flag.
There's a late flag. That's probably going to be a dead ball foul, I think, based on the timing. And we'll see what we've got. I don't think he got the first down. If he may have gotten it on second effort where they kind of dragged him across the line of scrimmage. And then the flags flew. That's going to go against the Saints.
It's really a shot in the foot for them, especially if they were able to get the first down, but it doesn't matter. Actually, it does, but we'll see what the call is and what Sean Cockrell decides to do for it.
Yeah, I'm still not exactly sure what – I don't ever seen a penalty or any indication of what or a signal or any indication of what the penalty was.
Let's see here.
Illegal helping.
Okay, yeah, that's when they were trying to drag the quarterback forward, and That, of course, is illegal, and they got caught for it. So that'll bring up 3rd and 7 for Shiloh as it moves the ball back to the 40-yard line. I kind of thought that might be what the penalty was. Meanwhile, that's the end of the third quarter, so we've got 3 in the books here at Central Dealership Stadium. Shiloh leads at 35-30 as we head into the final frame. This is Blazer football on the EAB Sports Network.
Toyota has your vehicle and your back. And call Central Toyota today to schedule your service appointment. Don't put off tomorrow what can be done today. Central Toyota Service Department is even open on Saturdays. Whether you need an oil change, a tire rotation, wheel alignment, brake service, battery inspection, or engine repair, you can count on the service team at Central Toyota. Next time your vehicle needs maintenance, remember Central Toyota. Schedule your service needs today on Stadium in Jonesboro and online at centraltoyota.com.
3 quarters in the books. We move into the final frame, and it's a 5-point game at Central Dealership Stadium here in this 5A quarterfinal matchup. Winner will get either Pine Bluff or Lakeside next week in the semis. Probably going to be Pine Bluff. They had a big lead at last report. Shiloh will have it facing 3rd and 7 as we begin the fourth from their own 40-yard line. They'll snap it off the left hash with 2 receivers to each side.
For the Blazers, you got to account to the quarterback run here from Baker.
Baker gets the snap, rolls right, and he'll be stopped shy of the first down.
Evan Baker.
And that'll bring up 4th and short. He got it up to about the 46-yard line.
Daniel Richardson leading the way for the Blazers.
Daniel Richardson making the tackle from his safety spot. It's going to be 4th and 1 for Shiloh. I think they're going to go for it here.
They wouldn't be too surprised, but kind of risky if they don't get it. Blazers set up in plus territory, so huge play here in this one.
Trying to get him to jump on the hard snap count. That didn't happen.
Looks like the coach is going towards the official, see if he takes the timeout. I believe he's going to. Yep.
And now they'll take the timeout. So that'll pause the clock with 11:23 to play in the game. Shiloh takes the timeout. They lead at 35-30. We'll return in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
11 minutes, 23 seconds remaining in the football game. Shiloh Christian leading Valley View 35-30. Shiloh will face a 4th and 1. Ball will be spotted at their own 46-yard line. They tried to get Valley View to jump on the hard snap count. The Blazers didn't buy it. Then they took the timeout. So we'll see what they dial up here now.
Looks like the running quarterback is staying in the game, and of course so is the workhorse, Bo Williams. So I'd expect to run, but always be prepared for anything. This crowd's really coming to life now.
2 receivers left and right. Williams will line up on Baker's right hip. They'll give it to Williams. Williams has the first down as he punches it out to the 50, and that'll move the chains for Shiloh.
Great conversion there by Williams. Downhill run once again, getting past the sticks there.
Needed one and got one. Spot the ball on the left hash at the 50-yard line with 11:11 remaining in the game. 3 receivers to the right for the Saints. No one to the left. Baker keeps it, runs right, and gets caught at about the 45-yard line after a pickup of about 5.
Jamarion Davis in there on the stop for the Blazers, but once again, Baker picking up some good yardage there on first down. The quarterback run for the Saints.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the near side for Shiloh. Baker remains in at quarterback. They'll bring a receiver in motion to the near side, give it off on the handoff, and they'll jump forward for a first down. Once again, that's Bo Williams moving the chains for Shiloh Christian. We got a Blazer down at the end of the play.
Unfortunately, looks like Jamarion Davis
Yeah,
down.
I thought that's who that was. So we have another Blazer down. We'll pause with 10:27 to play in the game for the injury timeout. Shiloh leads at 35-30. We'll return in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
What the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them. Happy winging from Wings to Go.
Jamarian Davis, the injured Valley View player, back up on his feet and gingerly walking to the sideline. Hopefully we'll see Sarge back out there because he is an integral part of this Blazer defense from his nose tackle spot. Meanwhile, Shiloh will have a first down at the Valley View 38-yard line with 10:27 to play. The Saints lead at 35-30. Shiloh offense making their way back onto the field. Of course, the Blazer offense lost Andrew Jones a few minutes ago, and he's yet to return to the game, still sitting over here on the bench, and looks like he's probably done for the night, would be my best guess. Williams will motion right. Baker's going to keep it. Runs across the middle, gets caught at about the 35 or the 34-yard line.
Yeah, great job there by Brian Huff once again, stopping the run by Baker. But Baker once again getting a couple of yards there on first down. Looks like they're going tempo.
Ball will be at the 35, 2nd and 7 for Shiloh. Ball between the hashes with 3 receivers lined up to the right now. And it's an empty backfield for Evan Baker. Long snap count. Baker throws it out. Left side finds Holman. And Holman immediately tackled, but there's a flag down just as the tackle is being made.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is a hold.
Yeah, I think you're right based on the timing and the spot. If it was Holman on the catch, then the flag immediately flying. We'll see what the marker's about.
Yeah, and it's going to be a hold versus the Saints. So backing them up once again, which will be now 2nd and long.
So the step off will move it back 10 yards. To the 44-yard line. Shiloh has been bitten pretty heavily by the penalty bug in this second half. I'm not exactly sure what the tally is, but they've had a lot of inopportune penalties in this second half.
44-yard line.
They'll send 4 receivers off to the near side. No one to the right. Empty backfield for Evan Baker. On 2nd and a bunch. He's going to keep it running right and gets caught after a short gain up to about the 42 or the 3-yard line.
That's a huge play there once again by the senior nose tackle, Jude Raper, making a big stop there on the quarterback run. So it's 3rd and long. And here come the fans at Central Dealership Stadium.
Yeah, this crowd is lit. It'll be a 3rd and about 14 for Shiloh from the Valley View 43 with 8:52 to play, clock ticking. Saints lead it 35-30.
Take notes, Creighton back into the game. More passing quarterback for Shiloh.
So the freshman Kroll Creighton returns, and he'll send 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. The backfield is empty for Shiloh. Creighton straight back. Here comes pressure. Throws across the middle, finds Slider, and he's got the first down.
Pass completed to Zane.
Great pass there by Cole Creighton, the freshman quarterback. Once again to his receiver, just past the sticks, and so a good conversion there for Shiloh.
Moves it forward to the 27-yard line with a fresh set of downs for the Saints. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They'll give it off to Bo Williams. Williams running right and picks up about 3, maybe 4. And that was the 11th play of the drive unofficially. And another Blazer slow to get up from that play.
Looks like it's Jude Raper.
Yeah, I thought that's who it was. Well, this game is taking a physical toll on Valley View. 8:08 remaining. Timeout on the field for the injury. We'll pause for 30 seconds. Shiloh leads at 35-30 on the EAB Sports Network.
To making your project a success. From the pro up with the sun that doesn't quit until it goes down to the DIYer who faces each challenge head on, our seasoned store partners support you every step of the way. Since 1885, Barton's has been the backbone of local communities for every type of project. From new construction to home remodel, our dedicated team is here to empower your project with local delivery options and a variety of complimentary project services, including expert kitchen planning. Visit your hometown team today and build it better with Barton's.
Looked like just a cramping situation there for Jude Rayford as he makes his way back to the sideline. With 8:08 to play, Shiloh will have the ball at the Valley View 21-yard line, facing 2nd and 5. 12th play of the drive coming up for the Saints as they send 3 receivers to the left. This drive began at their own 37. Williams on the carry, bounces to the outside. Flag goes down.
There's a flag on the play.
He gets it up close to the first down marker. Looks like he's going to be a little shy, I believe.
And it's going to be a hold on the edge once again for Shiloh.
So another Shiloh penalty will back the Saints up a bit more.
Holding, Shiloh Christian.
Rayford back into the game for the Blazers, and also is Sarge Jamarion Davis.
Good to see Sarge back out there for sure.
2nd down, 15.
Both of those guys, but Sarge's injury looked a little more serious. Meanwhile, that moves it back to the 31-yard line. It's 2nd and 15 for Shiloh. 7:48 to play in the game. Saints lead it 35-30. Creighton rolling near side, now throws back to the far side. He's got a receiver as the tight end catches it, and he'll score. He had a fleet of blockers out there and takes it in from 31 yards out as Carter Henley catches it on a well-designed play.
Just a very well set up, long developing screenplay there outside to the tight end. Just enough time for his blockers to get out in front of him, and he gets into the end zone. So great answer once again by the Saints.
Shiloh on for the extra point kick with Austin Evans to do the honors. Kick is in the air, and it's good. So with 7:33 remaining, Shiloh leads it 42-30. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Sports wants to pay you money. Now that I have your attention, Play It Again Sports in Jonesboro wants to buy your used sports equipment. You heard me right. If you have something that's either outgrown or no longer being used, bring it to Play It Again Sports now. They're looking for youth and adult baseball and softball equipment, golf, weights and workout equipment, disc golf, you name it, Play It Again Sports can turn it into cash for you. Go by Play It Again Sports at the corner of Highland and Caraway in Jonesboro.
"31-yard touchdown pass for Shiloh. Cole Creighton connecting with his tight end. Extra point kick was good. Shiloh has a double-digit lead once again. It's 42-30 after the extra point kick. That drive covered 63 yards in 12 plays.
Good long, methodical drive there for the Saints, and the Blazers are challenged to respond once again.
Valley View needs a score here for sure. 7:33 to play. This kickoff will be short and fielded by Starks, I believe, over on the left side. He'll advance it up to about the 32-yard line. So a decent return by Starks, and Valley View will take over just out over the 30 on the left hash.
Knocked out of bounds by Cooper and Croft. Ball placed at the 31-yard line. First down, Blazers.
Looks like the 31 will be the starting point here for Valley View. 7:28 remaining. Starks and Irvin will split wide to the near side. Parker King will go left. Gavin Tice also lined up to the right. Turley rolling to his right, looking to throw. Now reverses field and darts up the middle and picked up about 1, maybe 2 yards after all that running.
Smart play there by Turley, avoiding some guys in the backfield, not forcing anything down the field either through the air, and just picking up a couple of yards on first down.
Got 2. It'll bring up 2nd and 8 from the 33. 7:05 to play. Shiloh leads it 42-30. Trip sets to the near side, one receiver off to the left. Turley back to throw. Here comes pressure, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 27-yard line.
Yeah, the Saints ran a very good stunt there out on the edge, and Griffin Mason coming away with the sack. So now 3rd and long, and the Blazers really need this one.
That'll set up a 3rd and 14 after the 4-yard loss for Turley.
Ball's placed at the 27-yard line. Brings up 3rd down, 14.
2 receivers to each side for Turley. Belize is running back on the right hip. Turley back to throw. Here comes pressure, being heavily pursued, and fires it downfield incomplete, trying to get the ball to Zaki Irvin, but just beyond his reach. And Valley View now facing 4th and 14.
Just not able to get that one in there to Irvin on the crossing route, so 4th and 14. I think the Blazers might punt it, but a little bit of a time situation.
Well, you're down 2 scores. But if you give up a short field and Shiloh scores again, that's definitely going to be out of reach. I'm glad it's not my decision to make. I think I'd punt it if it were up to me, but we'll see what the Blazers do. Now they're going to take a timeout. So a break in the action as Valley View pauses the clock with 6:13 to play. Shiloh leads at 42-30. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Struggling to find the right in-home care for your loved one? Well, look no further than Cornerstone Caregiving in Jonesboro. Their trusted staff can't wait to meet your loved one. They want to know what cereal they prefer, what music they listen to, what makes them feel most like themselves. They're proud to offer a thoughtful arrangement of services that promise compassionate care for you or your loved one. For more information, visit cornerstonecaregiving.com/Jonesboro. Cornerstone Caregiving, where compassionate care meets you right where you are.
6 minutes, 13 seconds left in the football game. Valley View facing a 4th and 14 here with the ball at their own 27-yard line as they return to the field out of their own timeout.
Timeout gave a little bit more time for Coach Cockrell and offensive play caller Marty Riley to think about it, so we'll see what they have decided here.
Turley back to take the snap, and they're going forward on 4th down. Turley rolling near side under pressure, fires it downfield. That's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Starks, but overthrew him, and Shiloh will get the takeover on downs. And now the Saints with an opportunity to hit the Blazers with a knockout punch.
Turnover on downs, 1st down.
Yeah, definitely. Shiloh now getting the ball deep in on the end of the Blazers field, so I wouldn't expect anything but Bo Williams to pound it in the ground game.
Yep, you're probably right. They'll get it back at the 27-yard line. Three receivers clustered to the left, no one to the right. Give it off to Bo, and Bo punches it forward for about 2, maybe 3.
On the carry.
Williams, once again, the north and south rusher, right up the gut, just like we expected.
Stop brings up 2nd down, 7.
Ball will be at the 24-yard line after Williams got 3. And Shiloh content to let the clock wind down here between snaps. They've been going tempo most of the night, but now they want to eat some clock.
Yeah, and I don't blame them.
Send 3 receivers to the right. Baker throws it out right side. A tackle immediately made. And they're going to rule that an incomplete pass, I believe.
So
I thought
he caught it as well, but apparently not. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 3rd and 7 for Shiloh with 5:24 to play.
Kind of favors the Blazers if you think about it, because if we would have caught it, the clock still runs, but now the clock stops.
Baker is the quarterback again. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Baker's going to keep it running left and caught at about the 21 and then thrown back. Brian Huff and company in on the stop.
Jamarian Davis and Dax Webb combined on the stop.
Davis and Webb also in on the tackle for the Blazers. It'll bring up 4th and 4 for Shiloh with just over 5 minutes left.
Kind of in a weird spot, a little too long for the field goal here. But
I don't know. They got a pretty strong kicker, but it looks like they want to go for it here on 4th and 4. Ball at the 21. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Trying to get the Blazers to jump offside possibly, but
timeout, Shiloh.
Yeah, I think they're going to run the field goal kicker out here because he's got the leg for this. Now I don't know how accurate he may or may not be, but watching him warm up in the pregame, there's no question he's got the leg for this if they opt to kick it. Line of scrimmage will be the 21, so it'd be about a 38-yard attempt roughly. Let's just hold it here for now. 4:35 to play in the football game. Shiloh leading at 42-30. They face a 4th and 4 at the Valley View 21-yard line.
Yeah, you look at it, and 2-touchdown game right now, but even if they do make the field goal, still a 2-touchdown game.
Austin Evans is their kicker. He's a 6 foot, 205-pound senior.
He definitely has the leg. We've seen plenty of touchbacks from him.
Yeah. Right now, it doesn't look like that's what they're going to do. They're going to go for it here, it would appear, on 4th and 4. So Baker is still in at quarterback. Williams motion right. They'll flip it to him on the jet sweep, running right, and I don't think he got it.
I don't either, Randy. And looks like they're signaling short, and he is.
So the Blazers get the stop. They'll get the ball back with 4:29 to play, right about their own 20-yard line.
If Williams would have converted on that try, I believe that he might have been able to run the clock all the way down.
They'll spot it at the 19.
Big stop there by that Blazer defense.
So Turley will send 2 receivers wide left and right. First down from the Valley View 19. Ball snapped off the left hash. Turley throws it out, looking for Irvin, but threw it behind him.
Yeah, just a little behind Irvin there. They went for the quick pass instead of throwing the deep ball right off the bat. Just incomplete, so second down for the Blazers.
2nd and 10 from the 19 with 4:27 remaining. Again, 2 receivers left and right. Turley to throw, drop straight back, pump fakes, fires in traffic, catch made for a first down by Parker King up to about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, great throw and catch there by Carson Turley, who's feeling a little bit of pressure in the pocket, but just stepped up and let it fly. And Parker King picking up for a good chunk gain there on second down.
Blazers going tempo. First down at the 38. Turley to throw, pump fakes. Fires across the middle. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Starks. Hit his hand, but he couldn't rein it in. And again, the ball thrown a little bit behind TJ. Made a great effort at it, but it'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 38 with 4:13 to play. Two receivers to the left and right once again for Carson Turley. Dropping back. Throws across the middle. That's short and incomplete. Again, King was the intended target there, but couldn't quite get under it.
Yeah,
and it'll bring up 3rd and 10.
Maybe a little short there. He had King open. If King came back a little bit, but just not able to get his hands underneath that one. So 3rd down and 10 for the Blazers.
Again, the ball will be spotted at the 38-yard line. 4:10 to play in the game. Shiloh leading it 42-30. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Turley to throw. Finds Tice complete. Tice trying to break out of the tackle. It's a short gain up to about the 42-yard line, and that'll bring up 4th and long for Valley View.
Ball space at the 40.
Time ticking away here for the Blazers. A must-go-for-it situation here, and Tice making it a little more manageable, but
4th and about 6.5 here from the 42-yard line. 2 receivers to the left and right for Carson Turley. Turley drops straight back, fires across the middle. That may have been intercepted.
And it was.
So 3rd pick of the night for Carson Turley, and Shiloh will get it back at the 45-yard line.
And number 1, I believe that's Carter Holman's 2nd interception of the game for the Saints. He just read the out route and jumped in front of it and took that ball right away from the hands of Turley's pass.
Saints will get it at the 45-yard line after the turnover with 3:34 remaining. Two receivers to the right and the left.
Empty backfield here for Shiloh.
That's Baker still in at quarterback, right?
It is.
Out of the gun. Wants to tuck and run and advances it down to about the 37-yard line on a nice carry.
On the keeper, Jet Bradshaw on the stop.
Baker once again with the quarterback keeper. He's been real successful at that tonight for the Saints.
Jet Bradshaw made the tackle for Valley View. It'll be a 2nd and 1 at the 36 for Shiloh with 3:14 to play. Again, they're milking clock between the plays, between snaps. As we hit the 3-minute mark now. Two receivers to the right for the Saints. Baker, the quarterback. Williams, the running back, on his right hip. They'll give it off to Bo Williams. Williams finds a hole to dart through. There's flags down at the line of scrimmage and in the backfield. So
I believe one of them is going to be a hold at least on Shiloh.
That's the call.
Shiloh Christian.
So that'll back the Saints up 10 yards with 2:46 to play.
After the penalty, the ball is placed.
Moves it back to the 45-yard line.
Down 10.
And it's 2nd and 10 for the Saints.
I'd be very surprised if Shiloh decided to let this one go through the air at all. I just think they'd keep it on the ground between the running quarterback Baker and
with those
Bo
as
Williams.
effectively as Baker can run it, and then with Bo Williams out there doing his thing, that's a good point. Two receivers to the right. Baker will keep it and close to the first down as he advances it down to about the 35-yard line. He might have enough to move the chains. I think he's a little short, but we'll see.
Yeah, maybe a few inches short as Baker, but now you can say first down.
First down, Shiloh Christian.
Ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line with 2:22 to play.
Once again, milking clock, as I don't blame them. Here, about ready to get play here for first down.
Again, two receivers go wide to the right. Evan Baker is the quarterback. Bo Williams is the running back on his right hip with 2 minutes left in the game. Shiloh leading 42-30. Give it off to Williams. Williams caught from behind by Jude Rayford, I believe.
On the carry.
Or was that was Noah Wendell on the stop.
Noah Wendell making a nice play in the backfield there versus the very good running game of Bo Williams for the Blazers.
Second down, 11.
It's a loss of one. Moves the ball back to the 36-yard line with 1:37 left. And the season will come to a close for Valley View. The Blazers will finish off a 10-2 campaign with a 4th conference championship in the past 6 seasons and advancing to the 2nd round of the playoffs for the 2nd straight year. Saints will bring a motion man near side. Baker's going to keep it. He gets caught from behind, and we'll lose about another yard there.
Baker.
After the tackle made by, I believe that was Ryder Routledge, wasn't it?
It was.
Or was it Jay Taylor?
Oh, sorry, yeah, that was Jade. They're in on the spot. I mean, on the stop, sorry. And you mentioned 10-2 campaign falling a little short here once again the 2nd round tonight, but the bar has definitely been raised once again by Sean Cockrell and this very good coaching staff for the Blazers.
Got a timeout on the field. We're going to keep it here, and also want to remind you that we'll be back on the air tomorrow afternoon with more Blazer basketball as they will tip it off at 2 o'clock against East End on the final day of the Empower Classic out at Bearcat Arena in Brooklyn. And again, that's a 2 o'clock tip. Our pregame broadcast will hit the air at 1:50 for our radio coverage on News Talk 102.1 and AM 1230 on the EAB Sports Network. When play resumes after the timeout, Shiloh will face a 3rd and 12 from the 37-yard line. There's 1 minute and 11 seconds left in the football game.
Blazers have one timeout remaining, so even if they take the timeout, you're looking at getting the ball with about 20 to 30 seconds left.
Yeah. Three receivers to the right for Shiloh. Baker stays in at quarterback. Calls for it. Takes the snap. Runs right and advances it down to about the 33, maybe the 32-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down for the Saints. And Valley View will burn its last timeout now, pausing the clock with 1:06 to play. Shiloh leads it 42-30. We'll pause for 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Exciting career that you can be proud of at Atlas Tube. The steel products we make can be found everywhere. Work in a technologically advanced, safe environment. Team up with the best and brightest people in the industry. Learn on the job and through our continuing education programs. And best of all, get rewarded for being a great teammate. At Atlas Tube, the sky's the limit. We're now hiring electricians, PLC specialists, millwrights, and more. See the full list of openings and learn more by visiting atlastube.com/team. That's ATLASTUBE.com/team.
1 minute, 6 seconds left in the game. Valley View trailing Shiloh Christian 42-30. Shiloh facing a 4th and 7 from the Blazer 32-yard line. As we return to play out of the timeout, they'll send three receivers wide right, and Creighton is back in. He's the passing quarterback, so we'll see if they go to the air here with an empty backfield, and receivers 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Creighton wants to throw. He's got plenty of time. Throws it across the middle. That ball is incomplete. Valley View will get the takeover on downs.
Looks like the Blazers will take over about their own 35-yard line, so the incompletion gives us a little more time on the clock, but still down 2 scores.
So Valley View will get it back at the 32-yard line. With 62 seconds remaining in the football game. Down 2 scores, it's 42-30. Turley and Feliz in the backfield. Feliz will line up on Turley's right hip with 3 receivers to the left, TJ Starks to the right. Turley to throw, got time, pump fakes twice, fires downfield, intercepted for a 4th time tonight. As he overthrew his man, and Shiloh is going to get it right back inside Valley View territory down to the 43-yard line.
Unfortunately, that's going to do it here for the Blazers' postseason run for sure. It looks like Shiloh will come onto the field, and I'd assume
one more snap probably will finish this off. They'll have it at the 42-yard line. Baker is back in at quarterback as they line up in victory formation. And Baker will drop back to the 49 and finally take a knee. Clock continuing to run now with 45 seconds left. One more snap, I believe, will finish it off. Well, maybe not. Well, yes, it will. It's going to take one more snap. There it is, and the game is now history. So Shiloh Christian picks up their 10th victory of the year as they'll advance into the semifinals to play either Pine Bluff or Lakeside as the Valley View season comes to a close at 10-2 as Valley View falls 42-30 to a very good Shiloh team. We'll pause for 2 minutes and back with our Lexicon postgame report after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Sends a referral for your specialty services? You have a choice. The decision of where you receive care is yours. You can choose the only facility in Eastern Arkansas to receive an A rating in patient safety by Leapfrog, delivering world-class care and an unmatched safety protocol. You have a choice in your healthcare provider. Choose NEA Baptist, where safety isn't a goal, it's a promise.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. And now they have 2 locations with JOSM on Main and the all-new JOSM on Matthews. Inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center with non-operative providers Dr. J.T. Fisher and the newest addition to the staff, Dr. Morgan Benefield. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
We welcome you back to Central Dealership Stadium as Valley View season comes to a close here in the quarterfinals of the 5A playoffs tonight, following to a very good Shiloh Christian team, 42-30 your final scores. We welcome you into our Lexicon postgame show. Lexicon can help you reach your goals and success. Go to lexicon-inc.com/football to learn more. 42-30 your final score. As we recap second half scoring, Valley View had closed out the first half with a lot of momentum. Got the last 10 points of the first half to make an 11-point game at halftime. It was 28-17 after Carson Turley threw a 34-yard touchdown pass to Andrew Jones with about 4 minutes left in the half. Then the Blazers got it back and went to work with their 2-minute drill on a short field after a Shiloh turnover, and Brody Dix able to hit a 27-yard field goal on the final play of the half. So Valley View was down 28-17 at the half. The Blazers scored first in the second half on a 31-yard run from Carson Turley. The drive covered 52 yards in 5 plays. That pulled Valley View within 4, 28-24, but that would be as close as Valley View would get for the rest of the night. Shiloh answered a short time later and scored with about 2:32 left in the third on a 27-yard run by running back Bo Wilson. It was a 61-yard 5-play drive that made it 35-24, putting the Saints back up by double digits. Valley View closed it to 5 with 1:07 to play in the third on an 8-yard run by Turley. Blazers went for 2 and missed it. The drive covered 54 yards in 5 plays. 35-30 at that point. Shiloh got its final score with 7:33 to play in the game on a 31-yard pass from Cole Creighton to the tight end. The drive covered 63 yards in 12 plays, setting the final margin at 42-30 as the final score. So a fun season comes to a sad close. You always hate to see the season end, but certainly nothing for this Blazer football team to hang their head about. This Shiloh team, you got to credit them. That's a very, very good football team. They've blown out most people. They knew they were in a battle tonight, though.
Yeah, definitely a battle for sure. They played real good football in all 3 phases of the game, especially you saw the special teams with the return game and kickoff coverage, and then offense really able to pound the rock, run it up in between the tackles, and throw the ball when they needed to most, run the 2 quarterback system. Then defense, they really contained Carson Turley all first half, especially on his quarterback runs, which he's been so effective all year, but really did a great job as a defense versus high-scoring Blazer offense.
We need to name a JOSN player of the game, and we have decided on junior wide receiver Andrew Jones. Had a nice game tonight, including that 34-yard touchdown catch late in the second period, and had a lot of other big catches tonight before he ended up leaving the game with an injury, and not sure about what his status is, but hopefully, I know that's one of the guys that Lane Campbell's, hoping to have one of these 4 football players that he's getting and he's hoping to have available, and hopefully that will not delay his return to the basketball team. It looked like an arm or a hand injury, and just not really sure how serious it was from up here, and I haven't heard anything yet in the press box. Yeah,
neither have I. Looks like he kind of suffered it on a little late hit here on the sideline, but thoughts and prayers out to him and his family, especially heading into basketball season.
So he is our JOSN player of the game, brought to you by Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. So that'll wrap it up tonight from Central Dealership Stadium, and it also wraps up the 2023 Blazer football season. A big thanks to many people who have helped us out, especially our network engineer, David Wofford, our executive producer for Blazer Sports on the EAB Sports Network, Scotty Woodson. Also a thanks to Tyson Leblong, to Jason Manchester, to Jason Smith, and to Steve Clayton. You 4 or 5 gentlemen have helped me out This is my 10th year to be covering Blazer football, and thanks to you guys, I've been able to have a color partner every time out. This is the first time I've ever been able to say that. There's been at least one or two times where I've had to do solo broadcast. Didn't have to do that this year, and I thank all of you guys, including you, Tyson, for the help.
And thank you, all of us 5 guys, I'm sure, could all say we love doing it with you, and you do a great job as always. Sad to see the season come to an end, but it was a good one for the Blazers.
Thank you so much. So that will wrap it up. Again, your final score, Shiloh Christian wins it over Valley View 42-30. We'll be on the air tomorrow afternoon with Blazer basketball from Bearcat Arena as the Blazers take on East End at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Pre-game broadcast will hit the air at 1:50 here on News Talk 102.1 and the EAB Sports Network. For Tyson Leblanc, I'm Randy Myers. Thank you for joining us, and have a great weekend.
Good night, everyone.